Yo, what's up? It's your favorite hate cisgender white boy in this bitch, Cloud9er. Your hate cisgender white boy. Leave the chat open, so when my haters show up, we can talk to them. I don't know what to say, besides I'm flattered. The Merc squad is a pretty big squad. Pretty big squad of fucking, people. I don't want to say nobodies because they're human beings. But the fact remains clear. I've known I've had a lot of hate from people, a lot. And you know what? At first it really bothered me. It really fucking bothered me. It really got under my skin. But not anymore. I realize, okay, that if someone has a problem with you, that's a personal problem. The only reason I'm bringing up the problems I'm having with others is because they have so much to say. This game, Star Wars, if not all EA games, have to be the most toxic, vile fucking bunch of gaming people ever. From the first day I played this game, there was drama. And the ones that gave me drama are probably still the same motherfuckers today. I've been told to go die. I've been told I'm going to be assassinated, dead within a day, a week. I've heard everything. I'm going to rape your wife, they've said. I'm going to kill your family. It goes on and on. So the other day, I was playing with this guy named Merk. And this guy, Texas, tells me, hey, basically, I think you and Merk might get along. I want you to, play with him. I'm like, okay, he was like, he shoots his mouth off and talks shit. What Texas Hawk never told me is this motherfucker will talk shit on his own team. You know? Bruh, it's one thing to make a shout out, it's another thing to drive your team to death, Merk, as you merked us, making us look bad. You made us look bad, in my opinion. I would never play with Merk and his squad again, ever. They suck, fucking flat out. I always have the same people want to show up. You know what I mean? The same motherfuckers want to show up and give me stress or whatever they want to do. The Merc squad seems hellbent on trying to make my fucking channel collapse or implode or something. Like, they are absolutely dedicated to whatever they're trying to do. It's sad because I went to Merc's channel and I looked at all his other accounts. We got the Crow Zombie, Zombie Hunter, Crow Zombie. I mean, it's just like, and you look at all the people underneath the Merc squad. It's just a big fucking pile of people with lots of success. You think, well, damn, Cloud, wouldn't you want to jump on that bandwagon? No. Not if they're toxic people and not if they suck. There's a lot of people in the world that are not going to agree with how some gamers betray themselves inside of video games. I'm one of those people. There's going to be others out there. I don't want to fucking sign myself to other people or be in some... FaZe Gaming, that's another one, FaZe. That's a big-ass organization, FaZe. FaZe don't like my ass either. FaZe rolls with the Merc squad. I did a little investigation after the racism I had to suck up from a black guy. Yeah, a black guy. You think because he's black he can't be racist? You're wrong. I don't even know if I intend to game. I'm just going to leave this on here like this and then decide after I'm done spieling. Merc, I don't know what your guys' issue is. I'm not a fucking child molester. I'm not a fucking rapist. I'm not a weirdo. Alright? Or I wouldn't have made it out of prison. So that can't be your motive. Is it because I'm white? Is it because I can rap? No, I wish I could just sit your dumb ass down and have a conversation with you that's feasible and reasonable without you getting all whoop-de-woo raspy and loud and boisterous all the time. But Merk made a huge mistake. When he was on my live stream, he says, You the bitch ass nigga that called the cops. How can I call the cops on a guy I've never met? Oh, you mean Merk? The dude who's affiliated with all the bullshit that happens to me on Star Wars. That Merk squad. Yes, yes. Yes, you Merk. It's funny is all my haters just started acting real fucking nice in the last month. You know? That's because there was a fucking police report on your bullshit you guys did. And I'm going to take... if Merk want to see me, dog, we going to see each other in court, homie. If you one of those motherfuckers, you hear me loud and clear? I'm going to take your stupid ass to court. I'm going to sue you and everyone else involved. Everyone. If it's the whole Merk squad, 20... all those peeps... whoever the fuck got their hands wet and dirty, dog? You don't think so? Fuck yeah, I'm calling the police. It's not like I could just fucking show up at your pad and deal with you that way. We follow law and order. I don't like dealing with the cops. But when you threaten my family and my kid and you're doing all this shit and this whoop-de-woo business, you got me fucked up. There's only two options. I hunt you Boba Fett style and fucking deal with you my way and go back to prison, or I let the fucking Poe deal with it. I let him file a report and just took the shit. You guys continued, which you should have stopped. You should have took me at face value at least. But you didn't. You're like, cracker this and whoop-de-whoop that, right? The fuck? And now look. I could tell Grippy you scared. Scared. Scary ass niggas, huh? Merk, you fucked up the second you said that shit. You fucked up when you said, when you were talking all that shit at the end of that stream, it was very clear that you knew who I was, but I didn't know until I watched my stream back. Merk, how did you know I called the police? How would you know, Merk, Mr. Murky Squad? It's because you got a murky persona, and your murky ass got fucking caught up in your own murked ways. I murked a Merk. I'm murking Merks. I'm murking the entire Merk squad. FaZe Gaming, all these people that are affiliated who backed Merk with all that bullshit I got from Soul Brothers, Soul Mason, you know? All the death threats, all that shit, all the stuff over a year ago, I have every single piece of evidence I need to bury you motherfuckers in a court case. It's totally happening. With COVID and shit, it just takes time. The FBI's onto it. Yeah, I did call the police a second time because you motherfuckers didn't learn after a year went by. I let a year slide and you still didn't learn. As long as you motherfuckers keep acting like you think you know, you're just going to find yourself in a court case. I'm going to sue you for whatever money you think you have, and my wife says you're going to jail. It is a felony to pass death threats through personal messaging or in the mail. You cannot do that. It's a terrorist threat. It's felony. That's mandatory violent crime. 80%, dog. A little prison knowledge for you. I am not the one to fuck with. I'm highly educated, highly super alpha man. Alright? I'm super saiyan alpha in this bitch. Alright? I got soul. I got intelligence. I got a lot going for me. You're not gonna try to sway me away from my goals because you don't like, I don't know, whatever it is you don't like about me. Keep that shit to yourself. You ain't gotta project that bullshit. You think when Texas just appeared one day out of the fucking woodworks, you think for a second, Mr. Hawk, that I believed it was good intention? I just played your game. I let you back in and said, oh, okay. You know? Celeste too. Celeste is personal friends with Merk. He probably a part of the Merk squad. That's why the both of them sucked his dick in chat, because they don't want to fucking upset their little Merk Lord. I don't give a fuck. I'm Cloud9er. I don't answer no one but my damn self. And when I got a bunch of, like, I have 48 subs, I don't know how many of them are, like, actually here for the content, but you know what? I sure as hell won't be using my subscribers to try and tell them to go do shit against other people. I'll never ask my subs to do that. I got people that tell other people to go mass dislike my content just because they don't like me. You guys are some straight bitches. And if you don't want me making content like this, talking shit about you, then you gotta fucking stop doing what you're doing. Or I've got unlimited content to make with unlimited dummies. If there's 22,000 people that are following the Merk Man, we'll just say, that's 22,000 dummies I'm perceiving that I can make some content on. If you don't want the success of my channel, then you need to stop fucking with me. The more you climb into the rabbit hole, the more the rabbit hole will flow downward. And that's what you're doing to yourself. I'm going to get my logic because I'm not a lazy man. This is why I got rid of everyone on my PlayStation friends list, because I don't even want the fucking stigma of being associated with garbage. I worked really fucking hard to be a good person, but now people are like, you should just give 0 fucks. So you know what? That's what I did. I just said, you know what? I'm a really ugly person away from my hard work. So I just let it all go. What was the point of being kind to others if you're just gonna receive shit? There's no point. Stress, it's excess extra stress you don't need on motherfuckers that aren't gonna care. If they're not gonna care, then there's no reason you should care, and that's the 0 fuck way. I don't like turning off my heart for people. I just doing what I do. Oh look, we have someone. What's up, Helix? What do you mean what happened? All of you famous streamers, I know who you are, Helix. I'm fully aware of you too. What do you mean what happened? There's a bunch of fucking streamers that just don't like me, dog, and I get a lot of heat for it. Death threats, fucking people threatening to rape my wife, my child, crazy shit, bro, on my DMs, my PMs, multi-platform harassment. You tell me what happened. I don't know. They're too childish to tell me, Helix. No one has enough balls to say, hey, Cloud9, this is why we fucking hate you. If they could, we could at least talk it out like you're discussing now. But fucking pussy-ass Merk Squad, he's one of them, dog. He fucked up. He sold his own self out. The Merk Squad has been a huge, huge problem. And they're affiliated with FaZe Gaming, which just coincidentally enough followed me recently on Twitter. Is this a coincidence? No. These are the people keeping tabs on me. It's uncomfortable. I don't do shit to anyone, dog. That's a rhetorical question. If I've ever done a reaction, okay, it's because I've reacted to something someone else has done. I don't go out of my way to fuck with you people. I'm 36. I've never stream snapped a soul. But they'll come to me. Right? Just like I knew someone would show up today, and here you are, Helix. It's like going fishing. It's guaranteed. I don't do shit to no one. If it's Star Wars, I'm hated for using emotes and being good at the game. I will fucking teabag your ass and be like, ho, can't save him while I skitty scoot all over your face. If that bothers you in Star Wars, then fucking uninstall the game. Write an official letter to EA and say, Battlefront 3, cancel emotes. And then people like Calamity Clips won't have a channel to stand on. They are just salty, I know, dog, but the death threats on my child, rape talk on my wife, rape talk on my kid, it's unacceptable. It's fucking unacceptable. Do you know what I would do to a man if he came up saying that shit to me? I'd be going to jail. I do report him. I don't think you know, Helix, this shit's been happening for a year. I've got an FBI report and 2 police reports over it. I have a court date on the way. The streamers that do it, we're going to see each other soon. And recently, they all started popping up trying to be nicer, Mr. Helix. I know who you are. You're a great streamer. I don't really put you in the same category as them. I think you do your thing. But there's a lot of streamers that work together that definitely do not fucking do what they should be doing. And the Merk Squad, dog. It just came clear because he fucked up and said something on my live stream. He's like, oh, well, you called the cops. Yeah, dog, what do you want me to do? Trace your IP, put a 9mm in my backpack and waste you? No. I'm going to fucking deal with it the way I'm told to deal with it. They are on YouTube. They are, bro. Zombie Hunter, FaZe Gaming, Wolf, all these people, Wolf, Calamity Clips, all of them, dog, hate me. And I get nothing but disrespect, death threats. And they wonder why I do this. I'm putting them on blast. This is evidence that I got so much fucking shit. They don't even know how fucked they are. When I ask my wife, what do you want to do when it comes to pressing charges? She says they all have to go. These are real men and women that play video games like me. They're fucking their lives over for trolling. They took that shit too far. And it's been going on a year. I don't even get paid to stream. I just stream to play video games and have fun. So the fact that they do what they do and they have to... I make money working real job, dog. I work a real job. I'm a real man. Yeah, I know you're not a bad guy. I'm still a noob. I wish you would give me a Discord or something so you could teach me how to do some of the things you're asking me, like linking the channel. I could tell you could type in the Merc Squad and you'll find them. I get told, I've been told on Twitter because I'm white, I have to be exterminated by them using sub accounts. And because of the color of my skin, I was made into a fucking martyr. I don't treat other people that way for the color of their skin. My Discord name's the same as it is. I'll type it in. You can FR me and I'll talk to you there. I have pictures, dog, of shit that will, like, you want to talk about toxic gaming. They call me toxic. You want to talk about a toxic front in Star Wars. That's why I made Untoxic Front, so emotes could be free. I'm trying to free the emotes so when new players come in, they can use emotes and feel like it's okay. That some streamer named Calamity Bitch in a wheelchair is not going to fucking shit on them because of something that's built into a game. It takes time to unlock that stuff. And I think it's toxic. Stream sniping. I never stream snipe no one. I would never do that. And I'm grown, dog. It's just exhausting at this point. It's not like I'm trying to be a bitch here. It's like I called the police twice, and then Merk's on my live stream. He's like, yeah, bitch ass nigga, you called the police? I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck do you know that? Oh, wait, you're one of them. Of course. Of course, Merk. And then you go to his PlayStation page, Merk Squad. Go there, go to fucking YouTube, the Merk Squad. Go under all the other accounts. What do you got? Crow the Zombie, FaZe Gaming, Wolf, all of them. All of them. Every major streamer does nothing but target my streams and put them down. They get thumb down, even though I'll have like 15 kills in 2 minutes, and they'll still like mass dislike my content, so the algorithm's fucked up. It's been this way for a year. Yeah, that's them. Yeah, those people. Yes, I didn't know who the Merc Squad was until a couple days ago myself. He fucking exposed himself, dog. I know you stop by sometimes because I know who Helix Gaming is. I'm familiar with you. I watch your stuff. I don't sub just in case you're one of those people, but, you know, I'm not trying to deal with this hate, bro. I'm a good guy, but I can be a fucked up guy. Just like anyone else in this world. You could be a good person or a bad. And I'm at the point where it's like, you know, I have no choice, but he's got a lot of accounts. He does rap. He does a lot of stuff, dude. And his friends, Texas Hawk and Celeste, always fucking FR me. And then they suck this dude's dick off while he's in stream, like, because they don't want to upset their boy. While I'm getting racist chants about eating squirrels because I'm white. He said I feed my kids squirrels because I'm on that Red Dead Redemption shit. You think that's not racist? You think because I'm white I want racism? You think I want to be treated with racism? You got me fucked up. They do a lot. They do a lot, and I get racist. You know what? It's like the black. I'm just gonna say it. The blacks keep crying that they don't want whites to be racist, but you're breeding the same hate as the whites you don't want to be racist. What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point of even crying about race if you're just gonna turn around and produce the same content you're asking others to stop? That's the opposite of Martin Luther King's dream. That's coming from a white brother right now. What the fuck do I know more about Martin Luther King's real dream than the fucking African American culture? It's because I'm actually preaching it. I ain't judging people for their gameplay, the color of their skin, their age, their sexual orientation. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't make that my business. But to take this heat every time, it makes me question the entire fucking planet of human beings when people behave this way. You gotta really hate someone to put it on for a year. And when you put that shit on for a fucking year, I'd beat his ass if he showed up at my door. I'd just fight him. There's no talking to someone like this. Just you don't let your fist handle it. At that point, two grown men squabble it up, different settled. But they don't want that. They're having too much fun. We're gonna rape your wife. You'll be dead within a week. You'll be dead within a day. That was a week before Thanksgiving, dog. Right before Thanksgiving, they were threatening to kill me. And it's just like, do you know how many death threats I've actually received? Like fucking 87 in the last year. Do you know from how many people? I promote fair gameplay in Star Wars. People hate me because I use emotes. What the fuck? All this over emotes, you know what I mean? I never said the N-word. I might say, yo, what's up, my nigga? But that's different. I'm from SoCal. We got slang down here. This is the South. Whether you think Louisiana, deep South, we from the South too, here too, homies. And I don't have time for this. I got a family. I would never go on someone's stream, call them a racist, and call them fucking pedo, and call them womanizer, call them white trash. I've heard it all. I'm not a fucking weirdo. They've gone and got my prison pictures and put them on the web trying to discredit me. They have done everything they can to make sure I don't stream. And they continue. They have not stopped. Even after an FBI report and 2 police reports, I would chill at this point. Defamation, slander, and babble is a real fucking thing. Slow down. Slow the fuck down with that. Let me see what you had to say. Yeah, they are bad people. They're terrible. I agree. I concur this fact, Mr. Helix. They hack. I'll tell you how. I actually have reverse engineered the IPs that do it, and I know where they live. You know what I mean? I have their addresses. I know everything I need to know. All right? They friend me, and then they get to know me, and then ask me specific questions. I didn't catch on to this till, obviously, you know, time had to go on, Helix, but they inquire enough, and then they go searching. I had to lie about my age on Twitter because they fucking used my info to gather info on me. They use my name or my family's name in streams to let me... My mother-in-law is dying, and the other day in Star Wars, someone said, Christian Brenda won. My mother-in-law's name that just died is Brenda. She is a Christian, and now you're trying to say she won the match. That shit is not a coincidence. And I was just talking about how, you know, you own the channel so you can link their channel. I will in Discord. I'm not going to do it here to publicly shame them on my live. I'm already doing that by calling them out before I even decide to game. I haven't even smoked a bowl of weed. I'm just putting this aside because this is more important to get it out there so when someone watches me play, I'm great at this game. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm better than Calamity Clips. I'm better than FaZe Gaming. I'm better than fucking every one of their merch squad, and they hate me for it. They hate me for being good at the game, bro. You go watch my first stream. I literally say, like, you know, I'm gonna play the fucking games either way. So this was never about getting clout or practicing or I don't even wait for certain things to happen in a match and then clip it and then fucking share it. I literally just let it play as it lies, the way a gamer should. And I get hate because I'm so fucking good at just gaming. Probably because I'm white and I game and I rap. There has to be something there with being white and being a rapper. It just pisses off everyone, you know. And some of the stuff I say, like, You know, I've said fuck Trump and Joe Biden, so I don't know what the problem is. I don't like either one. I'm sure that would piss off some people. But I've never condoned racism. I make sure that if you're white and you're racist, I let you know. Like, I've literally exposed racism on my channel. There was easily 5 of them in the last month. Well, I appreciate it, because I know who you are, Helix. I know that you're like me. You're not big, but you're big enough. But you don't have that inner community weight that they're using on me, bro. They're literally a group of famous streamers attacking me for my success. And they don't want to be outshined, so they fucking dislike everything I do and fuck my other algorithm up. It doesn't matter how I create my content. It's gonna happen. Well, I appreciate you adding me. Any positive support is better than the shit I've been getting, bro. I don't do this to other people. And it's discouraging for me as a human being to even feel like I want to get on my own console, because I know I'm going to get hate every time. I know it's coming. I'll go take your friend request. Presuming, you know. They know it too. They'll come watch. They see this shit. You know, they follow me on Twitter. As soon as it's posted, they'll fucking, you know what I mean? I'll add you. There you go. I'm not a bad guy, but I can be one. I went to prison once and I told myself it's not for me. I don't fucking gangbang. I'm Indian. I'm an indigenous person. I'm Lakota Siwaks, so when they speaking all that white racism shit, I'm thinking, dog, the only reason I'm fucking called white is because the white man says I'm white, but I'm actually brown. I'm darker than most Hispanics. You know what I mean? You know, stupido fucking maricones. Yeah. And it kills me because I'm Lakota Siwaks. I'm a quarter Indian. I'm a quarter Castilian Spaniard. So when I get racism from blacks, I'm thinking, you know what my Indians went through? You know what I mean? You're crying about the fucking railroad. You ain't took no thoughts of my Indian brothers and sisters. Rape, oppression, murder. That's all the Indians got. That's all my Lakota was the last tribe standing against Colonel fucking Mustard. We're the one that signed the treaty to spare the Indians any more garbage. It was the chief incarcerated at Mustard's camp. I know my fucking history. Oh, because I'm white? I can't? How else would I be able to preach Martin Luther King? Because he is perfect philosopher. He is a perfect philosopher and perfect history. I don't have to be black to love Martin Luther King. I love him because he's a great man. He was a great leader, and he helped shape the world to make people like me in a world that sucks. Yeah, dude, well, I can't imagine it. I can't imagine being racist. That's the problem. They say empathy, apathy, put yourself in a place of you and me, but some people are so fucked up, you can't even dive into that shoe. And it's not like I'm an uneducated man either. I got, you know, degrees in pathology, psychology, human emotions. The list goes on. The list brushes on. Zoology. I'm a certified positive peer support specialist. I can help people transition with my certification just by talking to them. I can gauge whether or not they're allowed to have the surgery. I'm certified to do that. My wife is a fucking gay, even though I'm cisgendered. I will. I'll show you everything I got. I've been catching them for a year, Helix. They're slipping. A slippery slope, and all of a sudden they start acting real nice. You know why? Because I played a quarter of that police report on one of my own channels to teach them a fucking lesson. You think I want to do that as a gamer? You think I want this on my channel? But I have to let them know that this shit is not cool and it's not going to stand, and I'm not going to accept it. Your white ass eats squirrels like you Red Dead Redemption, he said. What the fuck? How would he feel if I was like, well, your black ass wants to eat a bunch of fucking bananas and drink some Kool-Aid? He would say that's racist, right? Because that's a stereotype. What? Not only are you stereotyping me for being white and allegedly eating raccoons, but I I have had squirrel jerky, by the way. That's because I'm Indian. I've also eaten rattlesnake. You got a problem with that? Grandpa cooked it up. He was Cherokee. This land was raped and oppressed from my fucking Lakota Siwak's DNA. If I'm part white, it's only because a white man raped me into existence. There's a lot of other whiteys like me too in this world. Well, we didn't ask to be mixed. Now we're being exercised by what? The African American culture? And then this shit just leaks all over. I'm not blaming the whole African American culture. My best friend's black. His name's Sylvester Walker. I've known him since I was 9 years old. I played Final Fantasy because of him. When he had his kid's first birthday party, we weren't even talking at the time. He went and found me just so I could go because I'm family. I cut my fucking hand as a 16-year-old and he cut his, and that's my blood brother. What kind of white racist man, if that's what you're going to call me, cuts himself to bleed into a black man? That's my brother. I ain't no fucking racist. Every time I get called that, God damn it upsets me. I still study Martin Luther King's notes today. I still go back and reference the Berkeley debate. Huh? How many whiteys even take the time to do that, to watch the great Muhammad and fucking Martin Luther King duke it out through verbal discrepancies? Martin Luther King made a lot more sense in that debate at Berkeley. Muhammad was just like calling white people animals. That's fucking counterproductive to equality, which is why Martin Luther King shines. Because his ass really was about that love. I know they're garbage, Helix. Most of the planet is full of garbage human beings now. People like me barely exist anymore that actually give a fuck. And because I give a fuck, if you want to go back to Christian teachings, because I'm a philosopher, you know, Jesus got a lot of shit, but I ain't fucking Jesus, so I'm not a perfect walking entity of life and meaning. So I slip up, but I do not lower the guard against people who treat me. You get what you give in this planet. It's like that song Tom McDonald, you know, where he's like, I got aunties and uncles while you pushing that hate. He's not lying when he uses those lyrics, because white people are just getting the shit end of the stick. I know the white man has done wrong. I can admit that. I'm fucking living history proof, but it doesn't make me the problem. Especially if I use emotes in a game. The fuck? I don't know, man. Calamity Clips has targeted me and personally talks down on me on his channel because I use emotes, yes. Yes, me using emotes in a video game, in this game specifically, this game, it doesn't happen to me in ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, or if I go play like Bioshock or something, you know, whatever I want to play, it doesn't happen in other games. If I play COD, I stopped playing COD because they would roll in with death threats. I stopped playing it entirely because I would get way too many death threats often. It's all the same people. You could go on my channel and go back about 1 year, you will find the live stream where they're just like, I'll fucking kill you. One of my friends joined the live stream and was like, stop, Cloud's a good guy, leave him alone. They're like, we'll kill you too. I was like, what the fuck? Some of them admitted they work with Pokimane. So Pokimane's involved somewhere in all this shit. They called her the goddess in that stream, if I remember correctly. God's Todd was another one that harassed me. Panda is another one that harassed me. Thanos! We all know who you are, Thanos, you bitch! You wonder why I made your stupid ass in ESO? By the way, I don't care that you disliked it, Thanos. I know exactly who Thanos is. I know where he fucking lives. And these people act like I will not fucking put him in jail. It's beat their ass, drive to their home, beat their fucking nilly ass, or put them in jail. What do? You have to choose light or dark, right? If we're going to give it Star Wars themed, here it goes. I'm a fucking Mace Windu. I can kill a Sith Lord, but I don't support the light 100% because there is more to this shit like a Qui-Gon Jinn. Thank God, because even Luke had to learn that lesson according to the later movies and the legends. That's why he restarted the temple with some Sith teachings, because some of the Sith teachings actually were absolute. They were thrown out by the Republic. We have a democracy and we have a republic in real life. I don't understand why there's so much confliction with factual basis of logic and evidence. Why there's so much. If you hate me because I do emotes in a game, just don't play with me. Don't watch me. Don't worry about it. But if you hate me because I'm white, look in the mirror and ask yourself if that's appropriate. You know? I had to tell a black guy the other day to take the hood off his head because of his racist chatter on me. And that was merk. Took his ass right off my friends list. Boop. Then his two friends that were sitting there too talking shit, I had to tell him this morning in direct message, I don't trust either one of you. I only allowed you back on my... I had to delete... I had hundreds of friends, but because they used false accounts to infiltrate my PSN, I had to delete everybody. That's why I have none on my PlayStation account, because I can't trust them to just be normal and game with me. Like, just game. I don't want these messages. I block your ass. Block, block, block. Go under Zombie Hunter 3990. Go find his nilly ass, dude. He stream snipes me every chance he can get. And now Merk and FaZe, it's all coming together now. FaZe followed me a couple days ago. I said, well, I'm not contracted with FaZe. Then all of a sudden Texas and Celeste were like, hey, check this shit out. I want you to play with the homie Merk. He kind of loud. They told me he talked shit. They just didn't say he talked shit on his own team. You go look at Vinny. Vinny's another great streamer. He had to stop playing because he gets the same shit. I'm not going to stop playing Star Wars because of what they do. But I'm going to do shit like this so it makes them think about what the fuck they're doing as grown men. This is education for them. For them, not for me or for apparently Helix. I don't want you to send hate to people that hate. I preach love and common sense and logic. If you want, just feed them some facts. You don't have to give them hate. I don't want you to hate them. I would rather you have enough love in your heart to pity the weak. That's the type of man I am. Pity them. Pity their weak souls and their weak minds. Pity them. I know it doesn't get anything accomplished though on the web. There's a way to go about it. I just don't like being that guy. When I made content, I really thought about what I wanted to do. I chose not to have an anime intro. I chose not to find an artist to make me some sort of fucking stupid intro every time I start. I chose to be this way so that my content was authentic and it was original and it was not fabricated. So when you watch my channel, what you see is what you get. No lies, no deceit, no bullshit. Just straight up fucking content. Created the way Martin Luther King likes it. To be judged by the content you create, not by the color of your skin. That's Martin Luther King's quote. By far one of his finest quotes. I mean, he had everything he said was amazing, but there were, you know, he always said all my brothers and sisters. He never fucking talked about people like they were separate. And I don't want you going to share any hate, bro. That's not what my channel's about. We're supposed to be Cloud9ers where I'll get the link, I'll get everything ready. You know, when I'm done doing this. I promise you this. I give you my word. I'm just gonna smoke this weed. If you're a smoker, Helix, go ahead and join me since you about that peaceful shit. You know, there's this guy, his real name is Chris. I had to dig his real name out, but his name is Flames. He goes by the name Flames. Because I do gacha games as well, if you're still watching Helix. And Flames wrote the N-word in 7DS chat, 7 Deadly Sins chat. He spelled that shit out. The N and the E, the R, the whole fucking thing. He wouldn't use it like a homie slang term. He was like, boom, drop N-bombs. When I confronted Flames in Channel 1 chat about using the N-word, I was approached by a bunch of people. It's not just FaZe Gaming. I'm targeted by gotcha streamers, some rappers hate me, and Star Wars and streamer community. It's 3 different elements of hate that I get for 3 different things. 1, because my wallet's big and I don't have to get donos, and because I do gotcha games without having to get donos. I'm pretty sure they're called the UA waifus. That's the name of the clan. They call themselves in video games. They hate me just because I'm fucking in the top 10 guilds in the game. They just hate me because I'm successful, and then I'm hated in Star Wars or anything EA because I use emotes. If I'm Iden Versio and I'm like, you're Luke Skywalker, I have this on stream. Luke Skywalker, Yoda, and Obi-Wan insulted me. I wipe Yoda and I wipe Luke. Obi-Wan runs away. I say Hope can't save him. I'm teabagging now. How's that toxic? It's a 3 versus 1. How am I the bad guy for whooping your ass? If I have time to emote in between my combos, then you suck at the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be real shitty at the game if you don't have time to emote. But there's times I don't emote at all. I just play the game. What do they call them? Sweaty tryhards. There are people like me that, you know, sometimes you'll get that 8 versus 8. Helix, I've seen you in match. You play the way I do. You know, you don't sit back and play that pussy shit. You actually run up and get the job done. I don't know if you're there, Helix. You could say something if you are. But thank you for showing up and at least saying something positive. In my defense, it's very rare. One time in 7DS when I was combating the racism people in there, you know, I have pictures of him writing the N-word. He's white, he has blonde hair, blue eyes, short, looking like skinhead brother, and you know, his punk ass, I fucking saw him writing the N-word. I told him it's inappropriate, and they hated me ever since. I can't even go in Channel 1 chat in 7DS. Merk, when you watch this and you give me a thumbs down, just know that I got every single thumb accounted for. Every account is traced to an IP. Alright? That IP pings off your home. The same way you motherfuckers bothering me with my IP is the same way I did it to you. The difference is I was told to do it by the FBI to make sure I could fucking keep tabs on those who harass me. I told you all to stop while you were ahead. I did it out of the courtesy of my heart so that you would know that what you've done has gone too far, and if you continue, the cops are going to do what they're going to do, dog. If they go raid your home and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? They're going to, you know, things could go wrong. But I know Merk will watch this. He'll dislike it. He was, you know. Calamity Clips admits, he says that Soul Mason and Soul Brother are the ones that did the personal messaging on my own PlayStation account. There's other shit that people do that's really fucking sick. I had this one person take pictures of a female, pretend that he was the female, and ask me for my PlayStation password. Then he asked me for $1 for a lewd nude. I was like, I thought it was a chick, so I told her to get some self-respect. That's what I tell a thought. Get some self-respect, you hoe. Does that make me a bad guy for telling a bitch she a hoe and get some self-respect? That money not worth your body? You know? Then again, I tell the men to go fucking watch people like Pokimane for free on their or Belle Delphine, that other little whore. You know, the sad slut. God. All you gotta do is have some tits and do some stretches and you're gonna succeed. Yeah, because there's a lot of nasty, horny, weak, fucking no pussy on tap type, can't go to a bar, pick up a chick with a drink type persona, fucking, you know? I don't even want to see those people on the internet. I left Twitch because of it. I came from Twitch. I wanted to work with Twitch, but not like that. They get supported for their tits and their butts, and I get ridiculed for saying simp or thought. There's a thought for you. Can't work with that. Nor do I want to. I will, dude, but it's just gonna take some time. I'm not gonna do it right now because I have to go on YouTube and go scanning around under all the shit I've searched. Then I have to fucking find exactly what you're asking for. I'll shoot you some pics. I'll shoot you my current investigation for the day. Here, check this out, bro. This is here's two right here. Okay, take a look. Take a look. This is just 2 pics, all right? FaZe Gaming is amongst people in there. Look at that, the Crow Zombie. Hey, Zombie Hunter 3990. You sure you're not the Crow? God, you gotta feel real dumb when I figured out that Crow the Zombie is Zombie Hunter 3990, dog. Zombie Hunter 3990 got rid of that. Got rid of his channel because he was one of my stream snipers. He would come into my stream, he would stage a match in HVV, and then he would have my team leave or stand around, and then they wouldn't let anyone else join. I have to 1 versus 4, or I would have my teammates kill themselves. So even if I'm 1v4ing and there's been situations where I've actually played those matches just to humor them, and as Luke I wiped the entire team. And I was doing so good, I would have beat 35 lives, but they would not allow it. And on the last 2 lives, when the team had 4, they went and killed me, my own team. I had to change my name 3 times in PlayStation because it's been this way. Motherfuckers like, Cloud's too good. We're going to go run off the cliff, or we're going to go run off map until we spawn kill ourselves. Alright? Zombie put on his channel, he's like, Cloud rage quits, Cloud sucks, and he tried to get the community to fucking look down on me because I left a stream sniped organized match. Why the fuck would I want to stay in that match that's already doomed? Created by the ones that are there to make it that way. You think I'm too stupid as a gamer to... I've been playing video games since I'm 4. I'm a grown man. I'm a better gamer than probably most of you out there. This whole new gen... fucking Gen Z, they'll be like, you're a boomer. Nah, bitch, I'm a millennial. I'm basically Gen Z, but better. I'm the first Gen Z. Before there was Karen and Chad, we had, before there were Karens and Chads, what do we call them? Oh my God, it's been a while. Nancy Drews. We didn't have Karen Chad, we had Nancy Drews back then. Your Karen Chad is my Nancy Drew. You guys ain't done nothing I ain't already done. When I was in high school, I was put down for listening to DJ Tiesto. I mean, I was doing a lot of coke, I'm not going to lie. In my high school days, you know, tripping on the ether or whatnot, raving and shit. But those days are long gone. I was 19 when I cold turkeyed everything. I quit cigarettes at 16. It was 4th of July. I didn't even drink. I ate fish, orange roughy. I smoke weed because God says everything on this earth was put for us to use. That's a fucking red highlighted piece in the Bible. So the Christians go stick one up their dick hole if they have a problem with the fact that Jesus is a problem. He was working with the wood, you know what I mean? He's a carpenter. Would Jesus put it in a bong and smoke it? I don't think we had bongs for Jesus. But they had hemp. I don't know if they were cultivating nugs. I wasn't there with Jesus, you know, and I get hate for being a stoner. I've had people DM me and say, well, it's because of you support marijuana. You'll never be successful. I'm like, what? I'm from Southern California. It's legal out here. I don't need a drug lord like when everyone was small. I literally order weed like pizza. I just can choose a place that's local and say, hey, what's your specials? Oh, fantastic. I think I'll take that, and that. They're like, your ETA's 132 hours. And then you just wait and they show up. It's not a crime to order weed anymore. It's not. The cops, they don't care. The cops are smoking weed. They're buying the fucking weed from the people, you know what I mean? I've been pulled over by police and told them I was stoned and rolled it down. I was taking dabs and the cop was like, at least you were honest. He said, but it's concealed in your own car, in your own privacy, and you're actually smoking with the windows up, so no one was exposed until I stopped you. And I said, exactly, officer. You're fucking up my hot box. I was just trying to go look at a house I was going to buy. And he let me go. Not because I'm white. There's been other cops that took my pipe, and smashed it to make an example and then let me go. I'm talking about the cop. There was one cop at OC when I was younger. Here's a cool story away from some weird bullshit on the screen crap, right? I remember I was younger with the homies David Cuevas and Sergio Rondero and Arturo Gomez, who was also slaughtered by the police, by the way. Mexican man, but he didn't make it to the news because, well, he's Mexican, so no one seemed to care too much. So he got, literally, his brains blown out, and then they broke his arm because it was a routine traffic stop, and they threw him on the ground, and then they fucking threw him on the ground like he was resisting, but he was convulsing from having his brain capped because they shot him 3 times at the back of the skull and blew his fucking cap off. So when they threw him on the fucking ground, they didn't even unbuckle him, so they ripped him out of the seatbelt, broke his fucking arm, twisted his already dead spine, and then they fucking made his brains fall out of his head, and I saw that shit go down. So when people talk about all this shit, I didn't see Arturo Gomez getting any love in the news. His fucking mother, Marty, cried for years. It was like watching your childhood friend brains fall out of their head and there's nothing you could do against those cops. I've been beat by the police. Last year, during COVID lockdown, they showed because I was arguing about money with my wife, beat the fuck out of me. Broke my temple. I went to the hospital. They told the doctor to rip up my reports. I'm going to court now over it. Alright, I've been through a lot. People treat me like I'm non-existent. All lives matter. That snail you stepped on or put salt on, that life mattered. That duck you shot out of the air for fucking hunting season, that life mattered. That black man that had that knee on his neck, alright, George, hey, that life mattered too. Chauvin got off easy, in my opinion. I said we put his ass in the noose. That's a white man saying put the white man in the noose. An eye for an eye. There used to be a thing there. Chauvin doesn't deserve 22.5 years. He's better off dead. Rush his execution, get it over with. That's my opinion. Problem solved. We don't need to tax his body for... The inmate, he's not going to survive in jail that long. They'll kill him for being a cop. And being a cop that killed a black man and started a revolution is going to get his ass killed real quick. He has to live he has to live in an indeterminate shoe to survive. And if he doesn't sign up for that, and the only way you get that is by squabbling, and since he's too much of a bitch because he puts his knee on people's necks, Breonna Taylor, so what? She was doing drugs. She was slaying drugs, but she was also a nurse. You know what I mean? Her baby's dad was a poor choice she was fucking with. Does that mean to shoot into an apartment wilding out? No. If you're going to kill anyone, kill the boyfriend who shot, not Breonna Taylor. Nobody's shooting at other people's apartments. I have opinions about the stuff that goes on in the world, and to call me a racist makes me take a look and say, what? Do you know how much kindness and love I push out? Have you even heard my raps? Some of my raps are so mind-bafflingly, logically, fucking philosophically bound that I don't know how people can't see the truth in them. I'm not getting paid for that. Lil Wayne was fucking with me, and he stopped because people made me out to be a martyr because I was crying because I had 10 family members die all at once. And now they're using my mother-in-law's name in the fucking video game. This video game? I took pictures of that too, have it on my stream. Christian Brenda did not win, actually. I wiped my mother-in-law's name who's dead in Star Wars, so you all know. And they think it's funny. They act like it's all big soup party, but it's not. There's a lot of people involved. A lot of people involved who's been doing this and this organized bullshit you put on my channel and against me on multi-platforms. Every one of you are going to face a judge. You are completely mistaken if you think I am not getting you before a judge. They're not going to give a fuck about what color your skin is and shit when you're before that judge because I'm civilly suing you for defamation, slander, and babble, homie. Look up the terms. Death threats, rape your wife, rape your kid, harassment. My wife has cried over me being told I'm bred out because I'm Indian. I had BLM people I marched with in Temecula, California tell me that I'm bred out because I'm Indian. That I don't exist. I'm just white. That fuck you. And then they wonder why I don't support BLM anymore. Because my Indian, white, mixed Mexican ass doesn't count. That's why. That's why all lives matter now. Because there's no point. So now I just agree with some of the things they say, but everything else sounds nuts. Just as nuts as the Proud Boys, just as nuts as Antifa, just as nuts as the Democrat Party, just as nuts as fucking Donald Trump. They're all fucking nuts. And I'm just one person in this country. It's just like, anyone else see this shit? I get hate for it. For caring about the truth. For standing up for the truth. For the common logic of fellow man and woman amongst each other. I don't give a shit if you want to be a tranny. I don't give a shit if you don't want to be a tranny. You're cisgender like me, pussy's popping. But if you got a lesbo chick or whatever, you know, congratulations, brother. Winning. If I have friends who are gay. I have people that I know that have transitioned, that are from LA, that are activists out there for the LGBT community. These people have watched my daughter when she was young. To call me a racist shames the entire LBG community. My wife is gay. How can I be racist and even live with being Indian if that's the case? How can I be a racist? I don't want to be called that shit. And I know why they do it, because they're the trigger words for society to get the rest of the masses to come attack me, and that's bullshit. Huh? Cancel culture. You're canceling an Indian man that raps. That's an MC. What did that little fucking piece of shit say? What's his name? The guy in charge of Wild Out. Oh, Nick Slammin' Cannon. Dick Nick Slammin' Cannon. Here's a fact for him. If he doesn't like me, here's one for him. You sound no better than Muhammad at that argument at Berkeley because whites are not animals. Because you sound like a fucking animal calling people animals, homie. Nick Cannon got his job back and he shit on Jews, whites, and all sorts of people. How does that work? How do you get to be famous? But I'm not even famous, but I get cancel culture. But that asshole gets to succeed. When he's wilding out. Oh, I should use that. I should use that in a diss somewhere. Wiling out and then fusing Dick Nick Slammin' Cannon, you know, and then fusing that beef between Mariah and Slim Shady and Nick, bro. I feel inspired to make a rap just out of that. I'm a good guy. I don't deserve the shit I get. I like to play Star Wars because strangling people with Darth Vader makes my life better. I'm not gonna lie to you. You have a bad day at work. And that's another thing. I go to work, and because I'm a right-hand construction, the Mexicans give me shit, even though I'm part Mexican. But they don't want to accept that a Castilian Spaniard and an American Indian had to Pocahontas John Smith, unfortunate. Most racist movie ever made is Pocahontas. Savages, savages, barely even human. I was an Indian boy watching that. You think I like that? No. My kids have never watched Pocahontas. Or The Little Mermaid with those dick towers. Or that bullshit in the clouds in Aladdin. A lot of them Disney movies were just toxic, like old school. I watch cartoons where they're putting these cartoons on YouTube and they're doing the black facing where everyone looks like fucking Mr. Popo. And for some reason Mr. Popo needs to be changed or like kill him off and replace Mr. Popo somehow. Mr. Popo's not that powerful. If we could just whack him in Dragon Ball Z, would be fine. He's not that serious. Dende's cool. He can stay. Mr. fucking Popo. But there were cartoons where they, you know, they tried to. I'm just gonna put it out. They put racist cartoons out when I was a child, and as a man now, I see this shit getting put on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, that shit's not cool. I didn't put those channels on. Obviously, my dumbass parents did, but luckily, you know, I was given up to the government. I never had to worry about being raised by racist people. I got to learn and experience life on my own terms with lots of travesty, hardships, and trials and tribulations I had to learn from. I never had the privilege of being rich and born into a white, privileged, well-documented name. My family was rich, but because I was born Indian, a half-breed, My father, my real dad, he slaved me as a kid, as a boy. He made me work the wood farm. He was a lumberjack. I had to do things you guys couldn't do as a man, as a child. I know all about every type of wood because that man beat it into my head. He beat me with a 9-iron. You ever been hit with a 9-iron at 5 years old in your neck? You want to call me racist like I don't understand? My own dad slaved me for being mixed. You know, it's like Logic 5 a.m. Half-breed motherfucker, but still a hero. That's one of the dopest lyrics he puts down. Logic 5 a.m. Great rapper. He's like a light-skinned motherfucker. He's like half black and half white, and he raps about being basically caught in the middle of a race war within his race of existence. I don't know. Logic 5 a.m. If you haven't heard the song, I could put it on now. Maybe I will. Maybe I fucking will. He's like a light-skinned brother, but my daddy's a Negro. I was like, whoa. He's black talking about his own dad. It's like when Hobson was talking that shit on Obama because, I don't know. That's another one, Nocturnal Rainbows by Hobson. If you don't know. I'll make a video just for Hallex. There's a lot more. If you go find him, the Merc Squad, bro, you will see FaZe, the Crow, Zombie Hunter, Crow. And then they join my games like with weird offsets of their little actual real names, like I don't see them. Like Celeste, CB, you know? No, thank you, Helix, for maybe stopping the hate I have to swallow for nothing. People want to talk about unfair oppression. You have no clue what the fuck I deal with. Jesus Christ. I would never do these things to anyone. I am going to play Star Wars. I'm just going to bitch. When I'm done smoking and bitching, we're going to fucking strangle people with Vader. Just... I try not to pick Darth Vader, but I pick Vader because that shit... When in Rome, you might as well. My own friend that I let go of 15 years who's being a piece of shit, his name's Brandon Blakesley. But his real last name is Blakeslin. He also was a part of the bullshit. He was doing that on the side just for fun. I have people in video game clans. I got my friends from a long time ago, you know. And I gave him the shoes off my feet, jacket off my back. That's the type of guy I am. When his mother didn't take care of him, I fed him. The first pack of cigarettes I ever had gotten after I had quit was at 21. Quit at 16, and I opened them. They were menthols, by the way. Yeah, my white ass likes Camel Crush menthols, or I like Cools. I like menthol cigarettes. I've always smoked them. I tried Marlboros when I was younger. It didn't work, but I actually gave those cigarettes away to the guy I'm talking about. That was the last time I ever bought a pack. The only reason I bought a pack is because my ex killed my kid. Yeah, I've had my kid murdered, you know? You want to go use that in the stream, too? Jesus Christ, you fucking scumbags. Using my mother in a stream? That's fucked up. This guy, Didi Cthulhu, this is disappointing to read. I'm not going to heart that, actually, because I don't support it. He says, I don't even consider that toxic. I consider it a win because I upset him to that extent. And this is what I'm going to tell someone that I actually do support. Then you're no better than them. For shame. And this is Didi Cthulhu. He's a well-known streamer. People like him. I'm going to put a shame him. If I lose him, I don't care. Now I don't feel bad for him. So when someone says they're happy because they turned around and went out of their way to upset them, and then he tells me laugh out loud, you're a scumbag, Didi Cthulhu. If you get your dick hard and your rocks kicked by being a fucking cruel and unusual pile of shit, then for shame on you. You know, fuck you too. You weird. You want to see what happens when I run my mouth? You ready? Didi Cthulhu, you goofy ass baby Huey looking ass fucking lopsided well tattooed but still hunchbacked ass motherfucking Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, egg cracked ass motherfucker. Looking all fucking baby hued out with your strange ass posture. That's what happens when I start running my mouth. I just start talking shit. And I don't think we need to waste our lives doing that. I'm gonna put on Logic 5 AM just because I gave Logic a shout out. And I think that this rapper, Logic 5 AM, this is a song about being a mixed black man and not being accepted by blacks because he's a half white. And this is a tough song to actually listen to because the words of Logic are his life and you can't ignore that. This is an artist I appreciate. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a born sinner, but it's a cold world. Shout out to my homies that you know me, that you can't forget my old girl. But that's a touchy subject like a priest wrote. Whoa, I heard y'all finally eating over there. We got a feast though. It's Logic. That's... We're gonna play this song. A lot of people know who this is, but this is art.
Yeah. I seen a lot of shit I shouldn't have, but never forgot it though. Brothers on the corner selling crack like it was not a though. Walk inside my kitchen, baking soda all up on the floor. Homies banging on the dough, while gripping the 44. I was just a youngin', but this type of shit I seen before. Y'all see a white boy, but my daddy a Negro. Half-breed motherfucker, grip the mic and heat flow. I just wanna spread love, don't want me to bleed slow. I just wanna keep the peace and help people. Give some of this money that I'm making to the people. So if you hating on me, goddamn, you evil. They just don't understand, cause I'm flyer than Knievel. Been through a lot of shit, but I keep it on the deep low. Never bustin' in them streets, but I keep it Jeep though. I ain't in the fairy tales, I'm just me, ho. Only thing I talk about is everything that we know. I heard you got a fucking problem, bitch, I bet I beast. Ain't no need of reach, I don't need a piece. I just kill them with kindness, yeah, we leave them deceased. And tell it like it is, and now you gotta compete. Show me bring it back down. They think it's a game right now, but it ain't the same right now. Name right now, back where I came from now. We gonna live it up, we gonna bring it back down. They think it's a game right now, but it ain't the same right now. My name right now,
Cloud 9, bitch.
Came from now.
Freely kamikaze, the rap game.
Till we bring it back down. I hope you live a long life hating and watch every Grammy just to see who they nominating. So successful they probably say I signed with Satan, but I got God on my side, oh damn right. Don't get it twisted, I ain't perfect in the least. I'm still all up in your girl jeans like a crease. Matter of fact, like a geneticist. These rappers' records coming out, they so repetitive. Shout out my homie Chance, piece of Skizzy Mars, Rap Pack, homie Castro, we dropping bars.
I would love to rap with
It's all love, man, this shit is ours. They never thought I'd make it shooting for the stars. Yeah, I'm a born sinner, but it's a cold world. Shout out my homies that know me, can forget my old girl. But that's a touchy subject like a priest wrote. I heard y'all finally eating over there, we got a feast though. Keep it Rap Pack, to the beat go. You might not get the flow now, let it seep though. Fans know my lyrics deeper than the sea. We dumb it down so they spin it on the radio. Racism all up in them, that shit is irrelevant. My flow is colorblind, rapping for the hell of it. I don't give a fuck, my mind stays celibate. Run quick, tell a bitch, rap getting me hella rich. Out the blue like elephant, my flow is so elegant. Death before designer, murderer rappers in front of their mamas. I rap by Thomas, decipher the word cause it's ebonics. Reverse the letters and it spells Sinatra. Yes, I got your bitches now. They think it's a game right now, but it ain't the same right now. Name right now, back where I came from now. We gon' live it up till we bring it back down. They think it's a game right now, but it ain't the same right now. Know my name right now, back where I came from now. We gon' live it up till we bring it back down.
Down, 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 down. Hell yeah, that's what that. No, that's rap. What you heard there, that was fucking. That's hip hop. That's gangster.
Yeah.
I hope Logic is extra rich, and I hope he got to give everyone a big feast, though. I hope he helped all the people he wanted to and more. That's my dream. Logic's. Ain't that Logic? This is the shit I be listening to. I don't fuck with all that bullshit rap, that Cardi B Boo Boo. Check this one out for those who don't know good music. Hobson, Nocturnal. Now this guy fucked his music up, but it is what it is. Nocturnal Rainbow is the most raw rap song you may hear in your life.
No matter where we live, we all have our local spot. With our favorite table. You know the one.
Skipped. I cried the first time I heard this song.
You ain't original.
You ain't original.
You were programmed to be.
Programmed to be you, assholes.
You're a slave and you don't even know it.
Right? Spit it, Hobson.
The shit you think of ain't even your thoughts.
Tell him, brother.
Let's step out the box for a minute.
Tell him.
Yeah. How do we know if God exists? How do we know it's positive? Are you the definition of an angel or the opposite? If you lost your wallet and I found it, I would not commit to stealing it. But if the tables turned, then you would pocket it. See, I've been me for so long, but I still don't know who Hobson is. How come I'm the one my teachers used to have a problem with? I show my music to different labels, they ain't too fond of it. But in the underground, I seem to get so many compliments. Say my name and it's like people get afraid and shook. But if you take a look, you'll see I'm nothing like an angry crook. I'm learning hands-on, you busy with your face and books. I'm here to benefit the world, so heaven's where I safely put. I'm not a devil, not speaking in tongues. I just want to touch your heart, I try to reach it in songs. I'm from where a child's future's on the streets with the bums. Because it's hard to become something so unique where I'm from.
When the sun's down, nocturnal rainbow soaring in the air so high.
It may seem so that I can't see, but the darkness divides the light from me. I don't wanna be lonely.
Right?
Mode is my only homie. There's a higher power than show me instead of nocturnal rainbows. Obama's president, so what's it represent? Just because the niggas half black, your minis heaven sent. You're clueless to evidence, and all the minds he's messing with. His charming smile hasn't got my ass about this death and shit. Parting like he's truly Jesus, and all you fools believe it. The change he's making isn't good, that's just how you conceive it. It's like we all broker than never. It's due to reasons dealing with self-beneficial plans and the movement he's with. Illuminati, or whatever the fuck they go by. They're the reason weird shit happens, and we don't know why. Why did Michael Jackson start his tour then have to go die? How did rap music go from really good to so dry? Real artists get shelved and whack ones get famous. To leave masses brainless, a smart mind is dangerous. In their eyes, there probably ain't no real shit in your playlist. You just a product of what the government has created.
Yeah, like real. That's real. Let's still do that shit. Hold on. Who's fucking... he liked the fact that he's no better than them. For shame, Cthulhu, you disgusting beast. Back to Sweet Hobson. I guess we just chill in the cloud if I decide to play. If you're 21 plus, now you gotta be 21. 21 plus before you power gamer. It's a higher power than shows you
Yo, we're all smart, and we know what's bad and good for us, but yet when you got offered some marijuana, you took a puff. Your brain's a fucking powerhouse, but what, that wasn't good enough? It's people like you who talk that shoulda, coulda, woulda stuff. You probably threw your life away, cause you would rather get high with no license or car, so you bum rides to get by, saying I should've did this, or I shouldn't have hung with this guy. I'm broke as fuck, my rent's high. I should've realized. I ain't being cruel with these situations that I address. I more than likely could be someone you admire, yes, but it's because the blood, sweat, and all the time that I invest. We play the same game, difference is you never try your best. You don't have a skill, you set yourself up for a higher mess. I work around the clock, you slack off for lots of time to rest. Keep bullshit until your life is...
I'd like to note that I've smoked weed with Hobson. He came from Hemet, California, and I had a friend named Josh I got bud from, and Josh knew Hobson, and he was playing low-key in a club in Hemet that appeared, and Hobson may have said that shit in that song, but I swear he smokes like the rest of us, so sometimes rappers just say shit they don't mean, because before he was famous or ever got noticed or ever had the Raw album at all, he was getting high with us too, man.
Cause living's naturally hell, you have to work to put a smile on.
That's true. Nothing is not true.
Rainbow soaring in the air so high, it may seem so that I can't see, but the darkness divides the light from me. I don't wanna be lonely, and the moon is my only homie. If sun's down. Nocturnal rainbow soar in the air so high. It may seem so that I can't see, but the darkness provides the light for me. I don't wanna be lonely. The moon is my only homie. If there's a higher power, then show me. Instead of nocturnal rainbow.
Now that's a rap song.
Nocturnal rainbow soar in the air so high. Nocturnal rainbow soar in the air so high. Nocturnal rainbow soar in the air so high. Nocturnal rainbow soar in the air so high.
This has to be one of the best songs ever made. Very rare to hear a rapper call out a black president while being black. Slim called out Bush. Peter told him to fuck off. So Slim gets a shout out there. Good job, Slim, for telling the government to fuck off once in a while. I'm worried Slim Shady's now a puppet of their game. Let's go see what people say, because I don't like being sensitive to people talking. Maybe you're like, oh, I love that song. Right, Hobson. Maybe it's Cthulhu. He came here and was like, fuck you, man. No, it's CLB A78. I know you didn't agree with what he said, but the facts are is that Celeste is his personal buddy. And I have to consider that, bro. It's nothing personable. I know it's Hawk. I'm not stupid. I know your channel. I watch your channel. I'm the one that told you to grow your channel because I am also a low-budget streamer that likes to play cool games. I didn't want to delete you. I did what was best for my peace of mind. That's being a real man. You read this chat. You know, Helix is one of the few people that have left positive comments on my channel. I was playing, I think it was Bespin, and I think he showed up, and he's like, now that was a stream. He's like, I wish my streams turned out like that. Which is a silly thing to say, because I think Helix plays really good. If you watch Helix plays, he just plays to play. It's not like he's waiting to ledge someone. Like, he just plays the match, and he sees how it goes as he's going. That's a gamer. I know, bro. I would argue that my anger began with Merk when he was talking about you. For some reason, he didn't feel... Well, we all know why you can't talk shit on Celeste, right? Because Celeste is too good. Celeste is too good. You can't talk that shit on Celeste. Because Celeste will beat your ass in that game. And then what are you going to say? What are you going to say then, Merk? Oh, your fucking name became your demeanor. Merking yourself. I'm a pretty decent guy. But I'm not going to listen to someone be racist and shit on a... You're 50. You're in your 50s, dog. We've shared personal... Excuse me. We shared personal information with each other about family. And stuff like that. I don't see you being someone that, you know... that's racist, Hawk. Because you're older than me, and you're wise, and you're not dumb. I don't like seeing a fucking 23-year-old loudmouth, raspy-ass, fucking cluckhead running his goddamn mouth for clout against a man who's lived a life. You're supposed to respect your elders. You're an elder, dog. That's a white brother respecting a black brother because a black brother who's younger than us both doesn't respect his elders. I'm not his elder. He's probably around my age. If he's that beefcake motherfucker, honeybee ass looking like he can't wipe his own ass type shit, if he thinks because he's super buff and that's him, Mr. Buff Man, if that's that Merk, because there's a few Merks. Oh, I got something for you. In a fight, I fought big men bigger than he. I fought in Navy SEALs growing up, and I fought in gangsters in the streets, and I fought for cocaine and drug money when I was a teenager for the Mexican mafia, for fucking illegal cash money, baby. I am not the guy you want to fucking square up against. I am a trained killing machine, hand-to-hand, vicious, fucking, I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean, type guy under it. The only reason I'm so kind is because it's the right thing to do. But I have feelings and I have opinions about people, you know, and how people conduct themselves, just like anyone else. But I'm not gonna, I can't sit there and let some, like, it's like, what would Jesus do, right? What would he do? Would you say nothing and just let this asshole keep going on and on before you decide to step in and be a man? The answer is yes. Jesus would step in and say, if your dumb ass hadn't thrown a stone first, motherfucker, I didn't have shit to say. So if you ain't thrown no stones in your life, go ahead and stone me dead. And guess what? Merk is he's gonna stone his own self. Straight taking rips in between. That was a burly ass rip. I actually had to stop people from leaving comments. I actually had to take the time to figure out how to stop certain words being used in live streams. The only reason shit is being held for review now is to stop and weed out their hate. This step was taken 9 months ago. I didn't realize you got a whole nother bar of tools when you go on your PC. And I let them know that. It's weird because you actually walk them through like every step of the way. You start letting these people know what you're doing so that they know they should probably, you're not fronting on them. You're what I was trying to do is like, you guys should stop, you know what I mean? So you know, Hawk, Merk let me know he was one of them by accident. He merked himself. I'll even write it in chat when I'm done saying it. Merk said you called the fucking police, you's a bitch or some shit like that. You could play it back at the end of the stream when me and him were beefing. Yes, we're beefing. I had problems with him. I don't like him. As a person, he's a great gamer when he actually tries, when he's actually following the group and not trying to be the big cockhead in the match. Do what I want. Do it. Oh, Merk, do what I say or you fucking suck. Oh my god, I'm Merk. Do what I fucking say or you suck. Oh my god, I will bitch at you. No wonder Vinny got rid of him. I've only played with Vinny in random matches, but no wonder. I've said people suck on my team that are doing things that are blatant disrespect to the match, like killing yourself or stuff like that, or stacking your body, you know, to give favor to the team you really want to play with. That just quit the match. There's another player that can at least allow me to have a chance to win. But people will do those matches to me just on purpose because they like to obstruct my fun. So I get off so they look better when they stream. That's an embarrassment to themselves. When you have to stand there as Calamity Clips to ledge with Darth Maul, and the only reason you get so many views is because there's so many stupid people in the world. Oh, that was really good, Calamity Clips. You stood there the whole match and you didn't help your fucking teammate and you ledged somebody. Oh. Wow, yeah, that's some real Darth Maul gameplay, guys. That's what I'd say. There's some real, sarcasm out of Cloud9's mouth. That's some real cheeky shit, dog. Like you're just staging kills for your show. You're not even, I guess if it gets the views, but if you got to play in stupid people, dog, just stand there and fucking match, you're actually destroying Star Wars in the middle of matches. Is that toxic? Fuck yeah. If that's my opinion, then fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You should have never got us together. Now you're thinking. You didn't tell me, like I'll say it for the 5th or 6th time. And you're grown, but I'm grown too, dog. I'm only like 14 years or something under you. You know? You should have never put me in front of someone that... You should have told me why Vinny didn't want him on the team, because he was shitting all over everyone. I don't look at someone that has low points like Texas and say you fucking failed. He had like 25 kills when Merck said that about Texas. I looked at the average and said, so the score's 4,000, but who was he playing and what did he do? How many times did he die? I did agree the score was low, but I was also trying to appease that idiot Merck. Just to shut him up. Celeste, I have messages. That guy said he tried to play the mediator too. I also tried to appease the loudmouth Merc. Then I stopped talking completely because there's no appeasing someone that's going to shit on you either fucking way. So I chose to say things like, good job, Cloud. Way to call out your victory being #1. Or good job doing it a second time. Oh, look, it's a 3rd time, Cloud, I think I said, after those last 3, to let Merc know that how does it feel? Basically, how do you feel? As a grown man having to hear that shit, I just called out that I'm going to win the next couple of matches. I even called out that I would go see him in the middle of the match to make sure he's okay and baby him. I literally have that clipped in a segment, saved, so if shit gets weird, I could just throw that out there and be like, that's when you know you're good at a game. When he says you have no teamwork, but I literally say, I'm coming to check on you, buddy, don't worry, I'm on my way. You're safe. And I fucking run up the stairs, you'll see me running up there, I go all the way around to the left, I go up the ramp, and he's over there in the middle of the platform where they like to hide, the gunners. You have to go up there to kill them so they jump down so you can get it working. But I went and checked on Merc up there, you know, just to make sure he's alright. That's not teamwork, I don't know what the fuck is. If playing all those kills, following Celeste around, you think Celeste followed me? Wrong. I followed Celeste. I know what I was doing. I just saw Celeste on a Rogue One mission, and I was like, no. No, no. Why do I want to stay with this loudmouth idiot when it's failing? I'm going to go follow this other guy, Celeste, and see what he's doing. That's what made me move in Jabba's palace. Well, you died 7 times. You're asking for rare gemmed victories to be staged by standing in one position on an edge of a map and to make a fabricated win without any real effort. I don't play matches like that. I just play matches. That's why I did better when Leia didn't put up her shield, because at least now I don't feel trapped in a bubble on a ledge as Anakin Skywalker. If anything, because there was not a shield placed, I could see what was going on in the chaos, because for some reason this idiot had me go stand on the edge of the map, which I haven't even stood there for 3.5 years. I've only played there once in my entire life, and I was like, this is fucking lame. And I left. The person who asked me to do it the last time, I had completely forgotten what that was like. It's lame. I don't know why he did it. I don't know why he was so obsessed with stuff like that. I just was exhausted by it. I just wanted to play Star Wars. I wanted to run, be free like Celeste. Is that so bad, Celeste? Celeste, I miss you. We were getting the kills because Celeste was a fucking demon running around in the streets with murder in the eyes as Anakin Skywalker. His Anakin Skywalker gave 0 fucks. Oh my god, it was a good Anakin. He just knew what he was doing. 7 nerfs. He played it like Anakin had never been nerfed in that game. I felt bad deleting him, but I had to tell myself, I was like, he said he knows him in real life. He did apologize on behalf of his own friend, but god damn, that's embarrassing. I know Celeste is grown, so I'm just sitting here like, it's not cool. I don't think you two specifically, I just know that Celeste fucks with him on the personal, and I don't need that. You know? That was why I deleted Celeste. I just told myself I'm better off with no friends and just play with randoms. They're going to stream snipe anyway, so I'll get people in there. They'll say, oh, Cloud's on, we follow him on Twitter, let's go fuck with him. And they'll show up, and then it's been happening for over a year. You can already gauge who they are before they show up. You already know. You already know. You think I'll look at my subscribers and say, well, how many of those are authentic? How many of these are a mystery? And how long and how valuable are these? You know? You know, someone makes something like a week ago? How you know, how real is that? You know what I mean? You sure I was just watching you for some other reason? Come on now. It's not conspiracy. It's what people do. I'm going to read what you say real quick. Hold on. Okay, I started the party after the guy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, party, you mean like, yeah, it is. Join the party chat. True. Yeah, I was getting all the kills. We both did. I thought you did fine, honestly, from start to the end. He said you're not assisting anyone. And there I was. I think I was a Jedi, and you shot Darth Maul right in his butt cheeks. Am I wrong? Or did I watch you help me kill Darth Maul by shooting him in his butt cheeks while he said you were shitty at helping? How can you be shitty at helping when you're shooting Darth Maul in his butt cheeks and you're the one that helped me finish him? Am I wrong? Was that in the beginning of the match? Am I lying? Or did you shoot Darth Maul on his fucking back or butt cheeks? I thought it was his butt cheeks. It looked like you tapped him up in his butt cheeks. Yeah, we've played with somebody else. You knew. What was his name? It was like OK or something. He had some sort of weird name, and his picture was like colorful. That's all I really remember. But he was your friend, man. And I remember we ran around. He was Lando. I think someone was Lando. I think I was Lando that time. I like to get crazy with Lando when there's a good Chewbacca and a good Han Solo. Oh, and a Leia. Or a BB-8's acceptable. Or if we have just like a Yoda, and then just support the fucking shit out of that Yoda with the gunners while Yoda's just dead. Yoda's just... Wasn't Yoda there that one time? You know the match, dog. Didn't we peel them? No, Merk's a part of a bigger thing. I didn't know how big his channel was. He's a big deal. I don't think you realize that, bro. He's not like us weenies at the bottom. Well, Celeste probably felt like he was following me, but that's what happens when you're in teamwork. It's like, I don't want to sound gay, but it's like you're making love. A little Big Bobby D talk here. It's like that. That's how I feel. We made love through HVV. He was like, pull, bitch. And you'll see me look up, and with my controller, I'm literally steering the controller, watching the enemy flying over my head. And while that's happening is when I'm making the play. He doesn't realize that I didn't make the play until he made the pull. That means I followed his lead. And half the time he was pulling him, dog. He was like, zoink, zoink. And then he'd be like, yeah. He'd like push him out with his L1, R1. And I would be like, L1, R1. I would do like a cute little jump with Luke and be like, L1, bitch. And I'd just like push him. And he would already be inside of him by the time I jump push. You watch those streams, I felt like he moved like a graceful dove through chaos. He was... Well, you make videos, dog. You're a YouTuber. Eat that. Look, the point is Merk is a big-ass famous guy with a loud mouth. And I don't know what to say. Merk sucks at Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's official. Calamity Clips too. You know? Every time Calamity Clips, he's been in a few of my streams. I outdo him. Every time. Fuck, dude. You think with all that time in his chair while he claims he's disabled, unless he takes a picture of his ass holding his fucking controller and a selfie of his ass all crippled up in a chair, I don't buy what he says on the internet. He's full of it. A day before he said he was crippled on his bio, he fucking was saying, I never said it was good, fuck how you feel, or some bullshit. He was saying that shit in case I ever saw it. I was like, you fucking weenie, because you know I'm going to size you out for your sub-accounts like Soul Mason and Soul Brother. But Calamity Clips and all of them, all the streamers, it's like a big-ass organized pile of bullshit. It's like an integrated sanctum of elite streamers that have all the clout and all the power, and then they're all like in one place from what I can see, and it seems like they all rule under the Merc Squad. I wonder. Because that's what I see under, or unless he made different accounts and all of them are his success. Regardless, though, the fact that he runs his mouth the way he does, man, dude, he deserves to get his ass beat. Someone should beat his ass really good. You know when you get your ass beat I've been jumped before, and I wasn't winning against 13 people. I can own that. That's just all Gucci for me. You know, they held my homie up with a gun and told me to take a lick, and I had to get beat. I just tried to cover my organs, and I'd take that one. But they didn't shoot my homie, and they kept their word, and that was that. David Cuevas was set free. That's a true story in my life. You know, that's the time I got my ass beat. But 1-on-1 or 1-on-3, I'm not getting my ass beat. I'll press kick every one of your fucking legs out of your shins. You know how easy it is to press kick a man's leg when you throw the punch? I'm sure even if I let you punch me, I could still press kick your leg, and then you can't stand. So one punch for your broken leg. I will trade it. I will trade combat slices you don't want to take. I'll take one square in the fucking nose. If it breaks my nose, if it means I got you by the throat and I can rip that shit out. I am not the guy to fight. I don't like to fight because I'll whoop someone. I fight to kill. I do not like to fight. That's why jail was real hard for me, because you catch a case real quick. If they snitch, you got them stitches. You know what I mean? You're in a lot of trouble. I have never snitched inside of the system. I would go to the hole. I fell off my rack. I got metal plates in prison because I didn't want to be a skinhead. I fought my own kind and didn't even snitch on my own whites. And they wanted me to be something I wasn't, which was a racist. Metal plates in my head prove I'm not racist. I went to Palm Hall ASU. Yeah, Palm Hall in Chino, LA. The hardest place you can do time. That's where I did my fucking time. And that's where I survived it. And that's when I learned I could do time anywhere. The cost of, oh man, you barely went outside, the smell, you didn't know if it was night or day. Sometimes they didn't feed you, they forgot about you. You didn't get to go outside to your kennel, do your burpees, damn it. One time I went out to the kennel and I said, do you know why I'm even in Palm Hall? It's because racist whites like you wanted me to fucking do shit. I told the key carrier he's a bitch. I threw hands and I broke his fucking jaw for it. And I press kicked the man's leg out. And then I got dope fiend punched with a fizz pack, which was boxer string wrapped up in cardboard, made into a fizz pack like a big. No one gonna tell me, like, I'm a nice guy, but if you want me to keep it fucking funky, fresh, real, if Merk ever comes to my house or does anything but fucking run his mouth on the internet, I'll beat him halfway to senseless hell. And when he wakes up, he'll still see this goddamn Quinceañera beating him to sleep. You keep your bullshit and your fame and your clout to your goddamn self. I ain't worried about that. I'm doing my own thing. Keep your face production, keep all that shit over there if you're gonna behave like that, like a fucking, you know what I mean? Like a Neanderthal, homie. Yeah, a caveman, something we all were at one time. That guy doesn't deserve any respect. Those who follow him are shitty just like him, and that's why they work well together, and that's just fine for me. Keep them all in one place. Makes it easier to see them. A big pile of shit over there. Hey, look at all those famous streamers over there that are super cloudy and super raunchy. King Blitz used to be someone I fucked with. I remember when he had no one like me. But then he started only covering famous people, and you saw him change. Nanogenics, a gacha game streamer. I saw him in the very beginning with no one, and then I watched him grow, and then he changed. He literally gets angry when he has to waste money, but it used to be exciting for him. At least Dat Truth makes it entertaining. That's why Dat Truth is the only Dokkan streamer I follow. You think I haven't looked at the community and said, God damn, I mean, Pokemon, disgusting. How does that even work? I'm not joining no party chat. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm smoking and telling the world how fucking lame Merk is and all those other motherfuckers who harassed me and said all that bullshit. This is for them. 0 fucks given. You think I give a fuck when they watched it? I know they'll watch it. That's why I made it. Come on, dude. That's exactly why I made that shit. This is why this one's made, to let them know you haven't stopped me. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna make content, still do what I do. You're not gonna bring me down with your hate. I don't care whatever the reason is. You could go to hell. You're gonna go to hell. One day your spiteful ass, Merk gonna have all the clout in the world, and he's gonna go see Jesus. Jesus like, well, Merk, you had a lot of followers. You could have told them about God. You could have told them about Martin Luther King. You could have told them about positive shit. But you used them to harass people, and you ran your fucking cloudy mouth for it. You spent your whole life being a dick. Today is Jesus' chance to look into your eyes. What say thee, Merk? Merk's like, I'm sorry, Jesus. Jesus is like, Merk, I have bad news for you today. Most of your life was spent selfishly for yourself, clouding yourself and feeding others' egos and jumping into a world of self-indulgence that's not necessary for the soul. I am giving you the Merk down. And he pushes the button. Straight to hell Merk goes. I'm okay with the hate I get in this life. It's good. It's good. It doesn't mean I may not hate you too, but I do my best not to hate. I just cut those people out before hate takes over. It's healthier. In fact, this is for you, Merk. I'm gonna play it just for you, asshole. I thought I did great. I'm gonna play it right now. Merk's like, don't do it. Don't do it, you fucking white piece of shit, huh? That's Indian, mixed, Castilian Spaniard, Norwegian, Cornwall white piece of shit. That's 4 different genetics that were oppressed by the white man, by the way, including whites being oppressed by whites, which is Cornwall from English oppression. So thank you. Learn your history, Merk, before you Merk your own fucking logic. I'm a genius, dude. My IQ is 171 and 173 on paper when I did my psychology test, and I was 19 when I did that. I'm in my 30s now. I wonder how smart I've gotten over the years. You know? Merk's on drugs, bro. Real drugs. He has real problems. And this is for you, Merk. Of course you would dislike it, Merk. Of course. I'm not worried about you disliking this sweet piece of art. But this art was made for you, Merk. And I could make 20 more just like it, but completely different today if I wanted. Just by rapping for 1 hour, putting on 1 mix, and murking your fucking dumbass to death if I wanted.
They call me the FREELIP kamikaze. I drop your body Illuminati with a shotty. Start off with a pop off. I'm bound to pop one off like a Molotov. Oh my god, I'm on a good one. I'm sipping on my phone and I'm thinking to myself about this asshole Merk I was playing with an HVB with someone else. He was running his mouth real big, and I thought to myself, what the fuck, man, is this kid doing, man? This kid, I was tripping, double dipping and sipping. He must have been drunk while he was frontin', burning, blunting or something. I'm sitting here like he a bitch, Miss Muffet, while he talking that shit with racism beneath his teeth. Yo, just cause you black, here's a factual fact. If you pushing that racism, you know better than a racist white. So take that hood off your head, homie. Look at yourself in the face before you judge a homie. You can't talk that shit. I keep it legit. I'm trying to do something better for humanity, you stupid punk bitch. I heard you can rap. This is an MC diss to keep your mind fast, motherfucker. I can blast with my breath as fast as you can possibly can. I'm the man, you understand, the Sandman with the plan. I can go faster than you can possibly can. I'm an MC, you see me on 1, 2, 3s and ABC, synthetically bred on that THCs. I'm the street he beat. From the 9 mind, when I rhyme, I blow your mind, motherfucking Merk jerk. I'll get you fucking in a hearse and put your body in a hurt. You just want to come in a position, I fucking get you like a piss and don't miss it, motherfucker. Now listen, I glisten like a star, I shoot back from Mars. You're Uranus. What the fuck is that? You the moon, you heinous. I'm the earth, I'm Gaia, I'm chillin', no lie, I'm rooted to the game, cause I know I'm fucking earth, water, wind, and fire, elemental. Avatar state, mind frame, motherfucker, you couldn't compare to me, so you better not ever try to come at me again. And talking that shit when you suck so fucking bad because you had no teamwork in HVB, bitch. Merk that, Merk this dick, you fucking cisgender piece of shit who rides my dick. I don't need to take this from some grown man. You talking that shit because I'm an older ass man. Older ass man understands the plan, you understand, man? You couldn't possibly face me, you see, I'm like a taser, you see, the lightsabers be inside of my skin deep. So when you fucking shoot a laser at me, it just repels quick. I don't give a shit, man. You can talk all you want. I walk. Motherfucker, if you came to my house and tried to put my body in shock, I would kill you quick with the tech interject. I hope you got that 9 mind. With that Culper edge is fine. I got a reverse hollow point. Extended clip. I take that shit and fucking end all your homies inside that car real quick. If it's a drive-by, I'll blow your brains out real fast. If you come to my door, I just say, hey, welcome in real quick and then blast, smash. Hulk smash. What the fuck is that, man? Simple arrest is to blow away your brain all over the place. You're like a zombie and stain. All over my carpet again. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Just murked a man again. Don't ever fucking talk shit on me. Don't ever try to compare yourself. Don't ever put me beneath you, you see. I'm an MC. I'm better than any pen and paper you'll ever have in your best life, you piece of shit. You're beneath me.
Yes, Merk, you are beneath me. Like the dirt I step on with my fucking chocolates, homie. You are the dirt beneath my feet. Not beneath my wing. You are the dirt beneath my fucking feet, my toes. When I walk on this earth, you're that dirt in my eyes, my opinion. Whether others feel the same or not, that's fine for every person who agrees with one who is you, merk, is like of a merk, is no better. Then that song is for you. And there's plenty more to come. If you want to fuck with me, I learned to MC battle in the streets. I'll fucking rip into every goddamn streamer that exists that wants to take it. And I'll fucking make you into an MC diss and fucking shame you with my opinion. This can't be good. Let's take it. Oh, Spectrum. No, dude, I don't want cable. I don't need cable. I got the internet, right? Video gaming. Saves so much more time. Spectrum. Always pushing advertisements. I don't want it. Thank you. Then they'll leave a voicemail and I'll be subjected to the voicemail until I deal with it. Fucking assholes. No, I don't want a cable box. I don't give a shit about cable. I had a good time today. This was a good stream. Maybe I should play one Star Wars match. Maybe I won't. I haven't decided. I just decided to confront the community. I asked my wife what I should do. She's like, well, there's a lot of people hate you for a lot of different reasons. And I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of them out there. It really sucks. So I had to think about how to approach the entire situation, but the most recent pile of shit was merk. And I didn't want you two to get involved, Celeste or Texas, which is why I chose to just do this. Instead of, I just wanted to tell you I was going to do it, which is why I gave you a party chat before I got rid of you. So you know, Texas. That's why I did that. I looked on Celeste's friend list and that loudmouth stupid fucker was there, and I said, I just don't want to deal with anyone that knows him. It's that simple, as a grown-ass man. And then I thought, you know what the fuck did I do wrong? If this guy's so fucking cloudy, maybe I could steal some of his bullshit with the truth, huh? The old-fashioned truth. Let's just do my own version of reaction where I'm just confronting this motherfucker and all these other people to remind them that I haven't forgotten. Every one of you motherfuckers said that Soul Mason, Soul Brother, everyone connected all that bullshit, all those bullshit accounts. You could say it's not yours, whatever the fuck you said. All that shit's gonna get you in court. It's all coming. There's nothing you could do about it. And anyone that's been on that bullshit using my dead family in fucking video games, I'll get your ass too. Do you think because you're in another country, USA's all about dragging your stupid ass over here. It's open border policy. I'm sure the federal agents will have a problem letting you over here to deal with this shit, or gaffling your dumb ass up for terrorist threats over the internet through cyber attacks. You can't do that. It's the fucking law, idiot. One time I made an announcement, and this has nothing to do with it. I asked Gavin Newsom to come fight me in LA as a public event. I announced it on Twitter too. I was dead serious. If I win, he gives me a quarter of all of his riches. I was going to redistribute it to the people. And he's banned from California for life. It got a lot of views and a lot of hate, but I didn't hear Gavin Newsom say he would or wouldn't. You know? If I can beat Gavin Newsom's ass in an LA ring legally public event and he signs a binding contract that when he loses, A, B, and C has to happen. And when it happens, and I get rid of him through an old-fashioned left-to-right scuffle and get some money for whooping his ass, financed by his own, I offered to do life in prison for the CDCR in exchange if he could beat my ass. That was my trade. I have a kid. I have children, and I would still offer because that's how confident I am. I'll beat the silly-nilly shally out of fucking Gavin Newsom, Nancy cocksucking Pelosi's fucking nephew. That's how well-trained and absolute I am that I'd beat the fucking brakes off of that guy. Just because I know what I can do in hand-to-hand combat. It has nothing to do with anything else I can or cannot do, I will say. I like to leave it a mystery. It's one of the first things I was told in prison. Leave everyone guessing. Everyone likes a surprise. I said, I'll remember that. And the first fight I got in, I didn't want to beat up a 19-year-old. He was really skinny. His name was Freddie. He was in for carjacking. He was only 21. I was like, man, I don't have to beat this kid up. But there were rules in prison, and because I gave him a pass, and I was, I guess, a new guy in Wasco. You can't give homie pass. You gotta beat his ass, dude. And he was talking after curfew, and I got checked for it once as a noob, and I checked him 3 times. He didn't listen, so I told him he has to fucking stop because I got checked by others. And I said, I'm not gonna have another grown man. I said, in this cube, speak to me like that, and then you get to get it sliding. Well, I didn't want to beat him up. The guy who was the kingpin who worked with the cops, the cigarettes were gambled, and I was supposed to fight Seaside Tier Upper Deck, but I didn't. So the next morning I was tested for looking like a bitch myself, and the people that tested me, one was a Sorreno, another one was a skinhead named Trips, and they were actually they were friends on the streets from Riverside County and Orange County. Isn't that weird? A skinhead and a Sorreno. So that's a weird combination to be a buddy, but they knew each other on the streets too, which is weird. But anyways, They went to fight me. Trips was bigger, but I beat the fucking brakes off of him. That's how I got my prison name, Kamikaze. They said they were gonna jump me because I was killing them. They threatened to jump me and started counting down. I waited till right before they said 1, and I said, all right, I'm done. Don't touch me or you're fucking next. I'll throw you off the tier. I told them, and they just backed up while praising. And his name was Trips, and his whole face became a fucking piled pudding moon. His whole face. They said I hit him 17 times before he hit the ground. I used Russian Jiu-Jitsu to pivot his weak point on his grounding for his feet. He was taller, and then I twisted in midair. I spun him, and I punched him before he hit the ground. And then as he hit the ground, they said all they heard were thunderclaps. It was hard to get the cops not to notice. Because I hit him with such force, his head was just bouncing off of the concrete. With every punch, they said I hit him roughly 87 times. I was hit twice and put in a headlock, which I spun him out of his own grip on my head through his feet. I am not the motherfucker, okay? They said, damn, what's your name? I said, it's Kamikaze. Everyone has a reason to die in here. I'll kill anyone that wants to kill me. That's where I'm at. When the cop came to put hands on me, I told the cop I'd break his fucking arm. I was new. I had never done prison time, but he's not going to beat me. They put the black gloves on. I knew what was going to happen. You know? They got me investigated by the black patches within the first 2 weeks just because I was like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, just because I don't gangbang doesn't mean I want you motherfuckers putting hands on me. One time the CO, I had a fever that made me walk across they made me walk all the way around. And I told the female CO, like, you had me walk all the way around just because you have funky ass rules during the day, but I'm not doing shit wrong. I'm sick. You want me to respect you for your petty ass rules that don't exist when your shift is over? Fuck you. She's like, what are you waiting for? Are you a fucking chomo? I was like, go ahead and look me up, bitch. She did. She's like, oh, okay. You're not anything. I said, okay. So what do you want, man? And she's like, well, what's your fucking problem? And she tried, I just told you, bitch. I told her like that. And there were other COs there getting mad too. I said, nah, man. I'm sick as fuck, and you guys keep calling me over here for what? What do you want? I don't make pruno, I don't do shit. I sit here and do my fucking time, and you treat me like a fucking asshole, and I try to walk across the floor, you make me walk all the way around. I'm sick, you bitch. I can barely get out of my bed. I spent my whole life used and abused by others. And then I became a man, and I said, you know what? I make my own decisions. I was a man when my dad beat me, enslaved me as a child. Well, by the time I was 5, I definitely was a man. Alright? So, no one gonna tell me about nothing. No one gonna fucking front on me. No one gonna say that shit. You wanna see the real Cloud9? Real Cloud9 sounds like this when you wanna get fucking weird. Alright? I don't fucking need this shit. If you're a real man, just show up. That's what I keep saying. That's why I said to Gavin fucking Newsom. That's what I'll say to anyone else. I just want to play games to relax. Chill in a world that's fucking shitty and we all know it. And just zone on my herb and make some content that some others might feel. That also just kind of do the same fucking thing. There's got to be others out there. There's at least 48 that follow me. I have to presume they at least like doing not much of anything. Chill. Playing some games. Don't need to go out in the hood, gangbang. Don't need to sell some rock. Don't need to fucking, you know what I mean? Don't need to do no whoop-de-woo. They're just chilling. There are people in the world that don't want any of this drama between any side that don't give a fuck. about the Democrat Party or the fucking, no, you know? I thought I liked Trump and I realized he's an idiot. I thought I liked Biden, but I realized he's a racist. I realized Trump and Biden are the same person. Both of them pedophile, both of them like kids. There's a picture of Trump in a limousine with a fucking minor in his limousine. There's Biden sniffing everyone. All right, that's enough for me. Okay? I've been in prison. I know what a weirdo looks like. Look at strangly ass Joe Biden. Oh, shout out Bill Cosby for getting released. I knew you didn't do it, man. You're just a put-in-pot living, goofy-ass, charismatic guy. It's a shame that Illuminati made you fall like that. I'm sorry that happened to you, Bill. At least everyone in prison knew you were a fall guy and they didn't kill you for the falsehoods you were forced and subjected to take. I am thankful that they released Bill Cosby, no matter how anyone feels about that. I don't think he needed to go to prison. I don't think he did that shit. I think Illuminati gets you to take pictures with weird people, is my honest opinion. You want to get real? This is where it gets real. I think Illuminati would have some leveraged garbage on your soul, and I think they would leave this shit there on you. You know what I mean? And I think that every famous elite, including Hunter Biden's laptop, Hunter Biden, you know what I mean? His weird child molestation shit from China on his phone and his live stream, jerking his shit with tweaker pipes, that's a fact. It's not a conspiracy. You could watch the video yourself and ask yourself if that's Hunter Biden with his crack and his jerking his shit to a Chinese bitch. You know, for yourself, if you don't believe me and you do a little homework, like, god damn. You realize the entire system's fixed to make us hate each other. And there are people smart like me in this world. They're not dummies, I believe. And I believe those are cloud niners, and that's a cloud niner to me. Someone with a heart and a mind to tell you the truth and to stand up for truth and honesty. Someone that's willing to take some shit, but not enough to let you feel like you a sucker free bitch in this bitch. You know what I mean? And I believe Cloud Niner believes in, you know, you're not a Republican or a Democrat, but you could be a Democrat or a Republican and still believe in Cloud Niner ways. I just think there's people that aren't with all this weirdness everywhere. There are people that may have tons of money that don't feel like they're better than people, and those rich people are the best rich people. I hope to become one of those people when I'm wealthy, because I can give back and help people and then change the world, not just say it, but have the power to. Why do you think I want my rap to make it? Because then I get signed 1.3 million, and like Dr. Dre, I'll make investments. I already know about stocks, bonds, dividends, and I can give back. No one else wants to do that. They want to put 24 fucking million worth of pink diamonds in their head, or they want to flush $100 bills down the toilet. That rapper just did. Why would you do that? Who just did that? I don't even remember his name, because I just thought, what a dummy. I told him how many black families could have been supported with that. All those hundreds you'd flush down the toilet for clout on this Twitter I just saw. That's cool you're that rich, but it's like, I wouldn't put 24 million. If I had $24 million to put on my forehead, what could you do with $24 fucking million besides put it on your forehead? That's what a cloud niner would ask themselves. What could I do? You know? That's why I did a pink diamond rhyming diss. That guy got dissed too. Okay? I dissed a famous rapper. I don't have any money against him or clout, but I let him know that that was dumb. And I just call him Pink Diamond now. I compared him to the Pink Diamond on Rick and Morty was my metaphor. I fucking got him good too. Pink Diamond rhyming. I was just laughing at him throughout talking about the rapper that put 24 million in his head. I don't respect that. As a human being, I don't respect that. I don't have to respect it. I don't have to respect him for 24 million in his forehead. He took that shit out anyways. Now you got a goofy ass scar to remember not to put 24 million in your head. I rapped about how I would have robbed him real quick and gave him the slip under these jeans. I was wearing shorts. He went and told the cops there was a man in pants, but I'm running around in shorts. I was talking about how it was an easy snag for 24 million, plucked off his forehead real quick and give him the dude the slip. If I saw a dude in public and he was walking around, I would have totally beat his ass, his goofy little tight-jeaned ass, and took the 24 million. And found a black market dealer and definitely done something good with the half value 24 million gem is still under the black market on the web. I would have definitely used that for something much better than whatever he was using it for. I would have gone to the ghetto and helped clean it up. I would have hired cleaners and we would have cleaned up all of LA. And everyone on the streets, we're doing something about this now. And whatever tax cut Gavin Newsom got, he can't get it again because I get that tax break now. Because I did it. I helped people. Yes, I took the time. The cloud's not that rich and famous. You know, who knows if it will ever happen. But it's a dream, is it not? If that's not the American dream, what is? And I don't even think America's that great anymore, sadly. I'm a relative of the first president of the United States, and I'm disappointed to the point that USA just doesn't seem like a place I want to be. Isn't that a fucking heartbreaking thing to see anyone that finishes this whole shenanigan? Merk, I don't care if you're famous. I don't give a fuck who you know or don't know. I don't give a fuck you show up or don't show up. Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. And I will shut up with you. And then you'll never have to hear from me, ever. But as long as you run that mouth or anyone else that does that bullshit, you want to send death threats under funky accountants, calamity bitch clips, soul brother Mason ass fucking, you lying ass. You know what I mean? Or zombie hunter, Crow the zombie hunter. You want to do that shit? That's cool, man. Waste your grown ass life doing nefarious shit to people. And just like Cthulhu, someone I liked his streams, he went and said that he didn't mind doing it himself. And I said that made him no better than the people he was bitching about. And he gave it a heart. That's because he's heartless. That's my opinion now of him. Now, and that happened while I was rambling about shitty Merk. It's amazing what true colors lie in people when you start talking and using words and the language of speech. Because you can start seeing who people really are or are not. Everyone else will take the time to say, oh, yeah, he said that, oh, about you. But how many people take the time to see if any of that shit's even true? Is it, here's a fun question for anyone. Is it true or false that Martin Luther King said, riots are the language of the unheard? Is that a true or false? Leave a comment in the bar and let me know if you know. It's true. Riots are the language of the unheard. That's why the government allowed them to riot. That's why I don't care that they didn't burn my town down, and if they did, I'd just pack up and leave and tell my apartment complex, you're an idiot, go fuck yourself, eat this money, the same way this city's eating the money right now. I'm going to do something they're going to do without destroying it, but I'm just going to get the fuck out of here. Peace. And take everything I got and sell 80% of it. I'm out of here. This is fucking crazy. That's, if my town fell into disarray to mass Mad Max type pandemonium, apocalyptic type behavior, which is happening all over the country, it's only a matter of time. I've considered it. It's only a matter of time for all of the United States as a fucking disaster, especially if you believe in the Bible. Prophecy. I spent a lot of time here talking about people that suck, people that go the way that are cruel and unusual, people that are cool. I gave some shout outs to some cool rappers that are against the government. I talked a little philosophy. I talked a little realness. I made sure the people that are on that bullshit know that I know everything I need to know about all y'all. You just keep doing you. It's fine. Oh, the more you do, the easier it is to deal with and to confront and expose. So the best thing to do is to drop it, which is the mature thing, and to move forward. But, my situation has been going on for a year, so instead of playing Star Wars, I made a big loudmouth stream, like I'm a loudmouth, murking ass, stupid carp ass motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. Fish ass over here, fish head. Not squirrels, but fish, carping it. I don't know what someone's saying. I hope it's not hateful. It's probably Texas. But I'm going to end this monologue here and consider playing Star Wars later or ESO. I don't give a fuck if I get dislikes. It doesn't make a difference. Because I don't get paid for my fucking stream. I don't ask anyone to give me your fucking money. So, thank God for that, right? You'd think people in the content world would want to be left alone with that bullshit at least, right? Oh. Yeah, well, you know, Merk is a racist, and I was recently made into a martyr, and people in Star Wars are using my mother, dog, her name and her Christianity, and putting a 1 at the end like they're winning matches in my matches, dog. And that's pretty fucked up, because I know who these people are that are doing this. I don't know them directly, but I know that they keep switching accounts and different emails to keep it fresh and funky. And they jump it, but it's always pinging in the same area. There's more than one. There's quite a few of them now, and it's from different I don't want to call them organizations. What do you call them? Cults, I guess, at this point. I'm like, it seems that way. It seems like the inner gamer sanctum community is like a cult. You don't get past this check mark without this weird ritual, and honestly, I want no part of it. I've had people say, oh, now you're making sense, Cloud. Like, out of nowhere on my Twitter, I've had people say stuff about other video games in my video games that have nothing to do with that video game in my Alliance chat. That means that those people were spying in my Alliance for real people in video games. Isn't that crazy? You know what I mean? I'll be like, what do you mean? Why is Seaton the Whale spending, upset? And the dude, his name is his Crimson X, was talking about me making a video outbidding and outgotching fucking the greatest Seaton Whale of spending. I fucking shamed him, and it upset him so bad that people in my Alliance that were spying on me spoke on it, but accidentally typed it in Alliance chat instead of the channel chat away from. And then when I asked them about it, they just left my guild. Like, what do you think? It's not a conspiracy. They literally use other people that follow them. Imagine having enough clout. You can tell someone else that's sub to you. It's crazy to me to think about, because I would never use any of my subs this way. Helix offered to do it, and I told him not to. I said we kill him with kindness, and then I played Hobson. And Logic. 5 a.m. was the first song I played, because I feel like that's real rap. Logic puts it down. 5 a.m. if you haven't heard it. Merk is a famous, well-known guy with a bunch of other followers that are big under him. I didn't realize how big he was until I saw. But the type of person he is, that type of persona isn't healthy for anyone. Anyone with an airhead is out of control. And now, how do you like that for a metaphor, Merk? Merk that one. That's what happened, Celeste. I liked the way you played. I just wanted to kill with Anakin. I feel like we made love with lightsabers. And I'm not even gay, no homo, bro, but think about it. You were like, pull. And you'll see me in my stream, I was looking up with my controller. I looked up and he's flying over my head, bro. I'm watching him fly. It was then I knew he fucked up, and I said, this is when I can make a play. And then I would be like, L1, R1, or I would jump up in the air behind him and push him, dog, because you had these sweet pulls I'm not used to seeing on this crazy assault. You were like a graceful dove traveling through hell, and you were just like, it's like Anakin had never been nerfed. I said, oh my god, he's out of control right now. I have to go with him. Feel the good in you. And Merk was just shouting at me to stay with him, so it was hard to want to stay and help Merk, so I just felt compelled to travel with you, Celeste. Travel until I feel I could travel no more. And that was after Merk made my head melt a little bit, because I usually talk a lot, but the fact I wasn't talking should have said enough. I only talk to people I like. If I don't like you, I say nothing. Go reference my streams. I've said that shit before. Why? I wanted to tell you guys I was going to do this to old Merk. I didn't want you guys to get blamed or brought into any of my drama. They hate me for being great. It's petty, but as long as they act like babies, I guess I'm gonna throw their. I'm gonna keep throwing the concept of their childish games they play. Like the episode of South Park where motherfucker hella fat and is like, he's got a hack in, he's just like, his whole life is consumed, and then they're like shitting in the toilet and stuff, and like Cartman's mom's coming in. If you watch the South Park, you know what I mean? It's like that, bro. It's like that for me with these people. I feel like it's like that. These people are just like locked behind a screen that just like paid to be shitty. And that's how they get their success, is being a shitty person And that's easy, you know, if I'm sure if I had tits and I was a female, right? And I just squatted it up 24/7 and I did one stretch, baby, just one fine ass stretch. Wore like red panties with like a pink jumpsuit and did this one stretch. Yeah, I'm sure I'd get a bunch of views too. You think I'm gonna respect a woman that does that? As a man, the point is I'm not a girl. I'm a man, and when I see that shit and those girls get those views, it's like a piece of my soul rots with them. A piece of it dies, like boo-hoo. These bitches have no soul. Pokemon, just stuff like that, bro. And I think to myself, I make rap, I do gacha games, I stream, all sorts of weird fucking games, and all I get is hate. But if I was a female and did a stretch, there's no way you could hate me, right? Now that pink jumpsuit and that red thong, baby. Ooh-wee. Satin. Watch it. I'm just saying that how it all works to be a streamer is crooked, and you have to be a crooked person, I think, to succeed. I'll probably never make it. Just because I'm a good person, I'm not allowed to make it. That's what I think. That's why Martin Luther King wasn't allowed to make it. Bruce Lee wasn't allowed to make it. Jesus wasn't allowed to make it. You know, motherfuckers, Nipsey Hussle wasn't allowed to make it. Oh my God, Dr. Sebi, rest in peace, brother. You weren't allowed to make it either, were you? Cure for Cancer, they killed him. And then Nick Cannon sold out, and now he's a BLM activist. What the fuck is that? He was going to at least stand for Dr. Sebi's Cure for Cancer, but nope, the government would have killed Nick Cannon too. So what happened? Nick Cannon became an inner sanctum. Now he rolls with the devil. You fucking asshole. And you wonder why Mariah Carey's running up on White Devil's dick. Damn! Diss to Nick Cannon for Slim Shady bigger dick drama. Pee-pee go. Doing. That's real fact though, Nick Cannon's a joke. I know you seem decent, bro. That guy, bro, he's so weird. Some people, and it never seems like a coincidence because all the people that back him, their names are so similar, you know, like Crow Zombie. Come on now. Zombie Hunter 3990 is the bunk account. You know it? And they act like I don't know this. And then they try to make something out of me and at the expense of me while fueling their disgusting clout-filled diarrhea, gonorrhea cesspool of society. And then other smaller lumps follow the bigger. That's why like Pokemon and like Nanogenics and all the major streamers will have like, I don't know if you guys know this if you stream or not, but they have conversations on the cutty. Like it's like a cult. One time I was in Pokemon's Discord and I called her a fucking whore and a bitch. And that's where a lot of my hate began. She tried telling me I didn't have money for making close to $100,000 for working in California, so I called her a two-faced bitch, and she just stretches like a stupid hoe, because that's all she'll ever fucking be. And everyone in chat, it was like hundreds of thousands of men. I'll never forget the emoji faces. I'll never forget it. And you know what? The hate really started after I did that. I wouldn't argue that it's because of what I said to Pokemon. What was I supposed to do? You know, fuck her. Figuratively speaking, she's an idiot. She's not even special. She's not a good gamer. If I fought Pokemon Star Wars, I'd beat the garbage out of any game Pokemon wants to play. If you give me some time to learn it, I'll beat her in. She can't game. She's a whore. She's an internet celebrity slut cum bucket fuck. She's not anything good. She's not a good person. She doesn't have a good soul. She doesn't have morals. She doesn't give a fuck about you who follows her. She doesn't care about your humanity. She cares about those wallets. That's why half those thoughts always say something stupid like Belle Delphine. Belle Delphine, the first dumb whore to make everyone else think or it could have been Kim. Ray J's dick, huge dick, and Kim Kardashian's huge butt on that boat on YouTube. Anyone else remember that? I do. For free. Now we're regulated. We don't get to see Kim get smashed on a boat by Ray J's super monstrous black dick. Do we? Kim could barely stand. He crippled her. I had said, hey, Ray J, hey, kinda jealous, huh? Kinda jealous, damn. Hey, Ray J crippled that bitch. He put the Ron Jeremy in Ron Jeremy, bro. That shit's funny, bro. Yeah, I know who you are, Celestine QB. I just went on your friends list and saw his ass was still there, bro, and was like, fuck that. That's what I told myself. Don't want to deal with that guy. I don't want, merk. Merk that. Ugh. No wonder Vinny, I have never even talked to Vinny, but Vinny, should you watch this silly screen because you don't like him either? I understand why you kicked him out. I understand why you kicked him out. Like, I don't even know you, Vinny, but I understand. Like, that's all I can say. I'm smiling when I say it. That shit's funny, bro. I know who's talking, bro. I'm just running my mouth. I'm done streaming this shit. Alright? I just want to confront all the haters. Let you know I don't give a fuck. You guys are ugly, stupid people. Pokemon's still whore. Alright? Don't respect someone like that. I don't have to. Alright? I don't have to. And I don't have to. The sad thing is y'all men should be a little more respectful. That's the worst part, is every follower is probably someone that's not very respectful to the ladies, and that sucks. It's one thing to like stand up for yourself against a lady who's getting crazy with you, but it's another thing to like sit there and want to jerk your yerk into some bitch who's willing to sell her soul for some dollars that won't matter very soon. Matter very soon. You want me to be the guy that wants to fucking simp for some thought, or you want me to be the guy that says that's ridiculous? I can only be one guy, and the guy I am is me, and I think that shit's silly. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's unethical. I think it's bad for the soul. I think she'll regret it when she's old, and everyone for the rest of history will always know this dumb lady is the whore that sold pictures on the internet, that revitalized and won the West through her vagina, like the old days in the tents when a pimp was a female who watched out in a sisterhood for prostitution. That was the Wild West. You're prepared to do an internet, and they have inner sanctums with combos. All those fake nanogenics and all them. You think I don't know, Mr. Nano? You fancy pants? Preppy Nano? Nano's a dick. He's a cocky dick. He reminds me of Scummy from Metal Militia. I used to know Metal Militia guys growing up. They were my homies growing up. Some of them were racist, and I would tell them, you're a racist pig. Well, I don't give a fuck. You're a half-breed, Cloud. Metal Militia used to tell me shit like that, some of them. But some of them were cool. Mike Mexter was dope, you know what I mean? Deegan was chill, I would say. Deegan was a good man, but Scummy and Twitch, the Cottonmouth Kings, I met them once. They're assholes. It's like, you were SRH? You a fanboy? I was like, no, I just smoke weed. It just so happens that you guys represent SRH. And they're like, oh, so you're saying that, and they I don't know, they acted in a way like, because I didn't get all, oh my god, it's you guys, The other day, there's a guy named Merkums, which is not the same guy I'm talking about here, Merks. Merkums is a famous MC who I read one of his tweets. He's like, it's my birthday, thank you, I owe such and such. He was giving a shout out to his mother. I looked at his mother. It was, I believe it was Nicki, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't know. I believe it's Nicki Minaj. I don't know if she has a kid. Don't hold me to it. It was some famous artist. Don't hold me to it. I don't think it was Nicki Minaj, but it was someone like that. And I said, whoa, that's your mom? I said, no, happy birthday. No wonder art's in your blood. Because his mom was an artist. And I was like, oh, wow, no wonder he has such a passion. And he chose to have a passion for MC, which is something that his mother could do. And it shocked me because that shows how much of a unstan I am to people. So you all know. Like when people are on Slim Shady's jock, I'm like, fuck, dude. I remember reading a post where Slim Shady was just trying to get out of a motel room, and I was like, fuck, man. Like, I wouldn't even, like, I feel like I wouldn't want that, I just want to, and I made a post about how I was like, if I was Slim, I would just probably be thinking in the bathroom, how the fuck do I get out of here without being seen? Because this is ridiculous, and I don't want to be signing all these goddamn autographs right now, because I was just chilling, and now I'm not. And now I have to deal with this huge crowd that if I ignore will look bad publicly. But I just was in this motel. I don't know why he was in the motel, but he left and he got captured by all his fans. I personally would be bummed out on my personal level, but I would want to support the fans, and I probably would sign autographs for, at least like a couple hundred. Presuming that would be enough. But I'm not famous, so I'm just a dude that makes MC raps. Shout out to Helix for leaving positive comments and never leaving toxic shit, from what I've seen. I still remember the stream on Best Spin you commented on a while back. Thanks. You know, I watch your channel sometimes. I just don't sub because I'm concerned about all the hate I get. It's nothing personal. You know, Hawk, you're a good old dude. You know what I mean? You went and threw the rap aside and stuff to go take care of your dog. It means you were thinking of your, you know, your dog and your animal, you know, before you thought of your friend. It shows your compassion towards animals. That did sit well with me. It resonated well. And my mom was a vet when I was younger, and she loved animals. And I believe in all lives matter. Okay, and then, you know, shout out Slim Shady, like I already said, because he said fuck George Bush. Shout out Hobson because fuck Obama. Thank you. We're all the same people, same organization. Shout out Logic for having the best raps about culture in the world, because they make the most sense. Shout out Logic 5 a.m. Shout out Celeste for probably making more people more angry at me than they should be because you're Anakin Skywalker. It's so good that you should probably stream, and if you don't stream, you should just stream, because your Anakin Skywalker's worth streaming by himself. You know, your loop was pretty good, but I think we really fucked up when we switched. I think you like Anakin more. I can play Anakin too, but I think you're so careful with your pulls. You're such a dirty puller. Oh fuck, dude, you pulled them, don't you? That shit's funny watching the bodies over your head, and you're like, who the fuck did that? You look behind. In the game, you'll just like turn dog. You'll see like Anakin Skywalker, Celeste just chilling there. I'm like, look at that shit, Celeste just chilling, pulling motherfuckers. This makes me want to play Star Wars. I have to now. Now I have to. How can you not play Star Wars thinking about Anakin pulling everyone? And he's like, this is where the fun begins. That's why the emotes are funny, because Hope can't save them when the average is like 29. I feel like all the best streamers are gone because they got pushed out by bullshit. Like people like Climate Eclipse calling emotes toxic. I think emotes make it fun and funny. Don't you? You ever pulled someone with Anakin and then they land right on their knees? You ever seen Dooku down on one arm, bro? This stupid little cape, and you're like, this is where the fun begins. Or you call this a diplomatic solution? Dooku's head's all up in Anakin Skywalker's dick, bro. You ever see Darth Vader get on one knee and you're Luke and you put your saber away and you walk up to Vader right in his helmet, and you ever say, I feel the good in you, and then extend your saber right through his stupid little gas mask? You ever trolled someone like that? That's how I did it back in Star Wars 1, when Palpatine could heal and he was beautiful. And Greedo was in the game. You think they couldn't just give us Greedo by now for free? Fuck, we've been worshipping this game for so long. You think we could have Greedo for free? Give us Greedo, EA, fuck you. No shout outs for EA, you assholes. Give me Ahsoka Tano now. We don't need a third game. We need DLC, you stupid assholes. We don't want a third game. Give us DLC now. Like, how much more could you do? Give us some new star card options. Give us DLC right fucking now. Right now. In fact, push a button. Get on your computer. Say $24.99, my minions, and I will give you $24.99 for Ahsoka Tano, Ventress, Captain fucking Rex, and I want Cat Bane. Yeah. I don't want Jango Fett. We already have Boba. Boba's the clone version of the original. We have Jango. We don't need another Boba Fett. We have Jango and Boba. Boba Fett's probably a better Mandalorian than Jango ever was. How can you say that? I don't know. He lived longer. Cha-cha! Mace Windu really cut his ass off. Cut his ass. Wait, was it? No, it was Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan cut his ass. Or was it Mace? No, Mace got his ass. That's right. He got it with that great little slice. He looked right at Chancellor Palpatine like he said, "You're next, bitch." And in fact, the same cut that killed Jenga, he used on Palpatine, but Palpatine dodged it. Palpatine could not beat Mace Windu. I will give you $10 for Mace Windu today. Like, Samuel Jackson, I heard you being a bitch about the voiceover. Stop it. It's time to give us Mace Windu. I don't want Qui-Gon Jinn. Everyone wants to get some blacks up in here. I agree. Give me fucking Mace Windu. I didn't want Finn. Finn's a joke. I want Mace Windu, damn it. Is that a crime to want Mace? Anyone ever seen that man's movies? He just did one in the Wild West, Samuel L. Jackson, that had racism in it. It was very controversial. And I watched it. I never saw Samuel L. Jackson hate a white man so much, and I never laughed so much at so much controversy. What was that one called? The Crazy Eight? Was that it? And they all ended up killing each other at the end in the log cabin. You should see that movie. It's fucking genius. I think it's on Netflix. It's a masterpiece. It's like, it's right after the Civil War was won. Samuel L. Jackson's a retired, like, captain or marshal or something. He's riding in a wagon, has to ride with some racist old school piece of shit that allegedly has a letter from Lincoln, is it? Something like that. And he's like, let me see it. And like, Samuel L. Jackson, I believe, had the letter, and the dude, like, I think he sniffed it. I don't know. The movie's hilarious. You gotta see it. It's funny. Samuel L. Jackson, no one could play that. No one can play that part. You know? Samuel L. Jackson, only he could play that part. I feel like you couldn't put Will Smith in that role. It had to be Sam. This is the best African American actor in history. Is Samuel L. Jackson, I believe. And the homie from Training Day. What is his name? I haven't. Denzel Washington. My bad. Denzel Washington. Oh, look at this. Who did I join? Knock, Jacob, Galaxy. I always check because I want to know if I'm in a toxic match. I try to watch out, you know, what matches I get stuck in, because I don't like those fixed matches. Come here, BB-8. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, well, you know what I mean? That wasn't easy. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bad push on my end. And plus, I don't have cool guy music, so can't fucking play the game without that. Alright. Head in the game, ready? Oh, fuck me. You got ledge. Alright. If I've ledged a lot of people on here with Mo. So, I probably just showed up too late. Go ahead, Obi-Wan. Go ahead, do it, Obi-Wan. Whoop! Whoop! Yeah, you couldn't fight me if you wanted to. Darth Maul, you little bitch. See? Whoa. Whoa. Watch out. You know Cloud9's here now. No! Don't touch him. Where is he? Where is he? He's on that bullshit. I got you guys. I'll be your meat shield. I'll die for this. Go ahead. You missed. You suck. Good job, Han. Suicide victory. No. Good job, Cloud. Way to join someone's random match and help them win. You can't see me, but I'm doing the Roger Rabbit. Oh, what? Every day I'm shuffling. Oh, I just shuffled the whole floor. You didn't even see it, but if you did, it would have been sick. Victory, baby. I hope we stay together, Lord Knock Knock, Jacob. And such. That was right off the top. Love it. Love it. To Bespin. I was just talking about Bespin. Such a dirty match. Dirty place to play the game. Bespin shouldn't have been in the game. That's my opinion. Now I'm Darth Vader. But Jacob's still here, but we lost Knock Knock. Oh look, so he'll be the Ledger. Perfect. Now this is where shit can get dicey, okay? Because you get the stream snipers that will pop in, and then where this is 1 and 2, they'll jump in here, and then jump in the match, and then they'll fill these spots. Like Zombie Hunter, he does it all the time. He'll watch me, and then he'll jump in, and then he'll trace my IP or whatever, and he'll jump into my server, and he'll wait just to get in here. Just to fucking try to make like certain video clips and stuff, and then like he'll act like he's better than me because he fabricated a match by stream sniping with people who will be on my team that will be filling up with his people, and that, you know, that's what I'm talking about. That's toxic. There was a streamer that just said that they use their bunk account to do exactly what I just said, where they'll use like a level 10, and if Merk would have shut the fuck up, he would have known that
this level 10 A8 Balls X could actually be a super good player. But he just took away the 263, wiped at it, and he started over and pretending like he sucks because it makes him look better than what he is, and that builds that clout trainer. Which is stupid because I would rather have a big pile of max levels, but hey, can't hate the player. Pimp. Player? It was Pimp that told me that. You can't hate the game, player. Pimp. It's just the way it goes. If you hate me because I play video games and I emote, I'm going to emote you. In any video game. I do it in ESO. I do it. I emote. I'm sorry. They make emotes. I'm going to teabag. It's silly.
And now,
Why
the
not?
fate of the galaxy will be determined. Who will
Good job, you guys. You totally fucking succeeded. I see you, Lord Pal. I'll serve you well, Dark Lord. Listen, listen. Get over here, you old bitch. Yes. Remember, without me, you're nothing. Mace Windu would have killed your stupid ass, Palpatine. Don't you ever act like you're special. Yeah, someone's got beat by a Jedi. Shut the fuck up. I ain't seen Vader. I don't have to know Vader. I'm gonna walk Luke off now. Good job. Thank you. Kill the Chewie. Yeah. Go for your flank. Oh shit. Boba Fett, do something! Oh fuck! That Boba Fett just kind of did nothing. Anyone else see that? He just kind of did nothing right now. I feel like he had everything to do with us dying. Apology accepted at least. God damn. Oh, and then the average came back. See? It's proof right there that they're good. You know, you don't have, you shouldn't look at the level and say, you know what I mean? And say, oh, I've already won the match. You know. You just can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Finn. Thank you, Boba Fett. Now, there you go. Where's my stormtrooper at? Good. Good call. Good call. Fall back. We're not having it. Go outside. Palpatine, you take over. Lead him out the door. Him with the old 1-2. Yeah, him with that 1-2, pal. The old Zat shot. Zippity-doo. Yes! Yes! Oh! Get in there! Oh! Fuck you! Chewie! Oh! You think I'm not gonna wiggle that stick? Of course they're getting taunted. Come now. Everyone got wiped. Oh, you too, bitch? They deserve it. That's how you talk shit in the game. Oh, okay, Luke. I feel it. All right, it's all right. I take that. I'll take that, brother. I'll take that. I deserve it at that point. You know what I mean? I deserve it. Make sure you tell me my overconfidence is big. Especially now. Especially now. Come on, Ray. I ain't no pussy. Let's go. Yeah, you bitch. I dare. You ain't no Skywalker, homie. Oh, you guys are very foolish. Oh boy. Come on, Luke. Come on, big man. Go, big. What's up? Boy, you missed that. Are you guys trying to die? I'm just shooting. Come on. Come on. My team is just kind of wilding out right now. Come on. Come on, Luke. I thought we were fighting, Luke. Oh, what's up, Ray? Oh, it was too much. It's too much. There's nothing I could do there. It was too much. No one came to my aid. If we lose, it's because of teamwork. Woo! Nice, good push. Alright. Just tighten up, squad. You know, don't let that, whoa, bug in my face. Don't let that Chewbacca get you. Good job. Way to take Ray down. There you go.
Your lack of faith disturbs an hater, though, so you all know. Sorry, Luke. But your team's slowly being exposed for being weaker than what they actually are.
Villainous killing spree continues.
Yeah, it's starting to begin. Oh shit. We're figuring out that we're better than them right now. Slowly begun. We get an apology accepted. Everyone else is gonna get big fucking stupid. Watch out, we're playing. Just thinking about those got myself killed. It's alright. I was guarding, but I didn't have a strong guard. And I did release to dash, and that killed me, so that's alright. You feel big? You feel big, girl? You're just a big girl, huh? You use some big guys. Look at those Jedi. Look at this Jedi scum. That's alright. All you do is give me a fresh Vader so I can cut you down again. Look at that. The average. It's the average I'm looking at. I don't care how many times I die. I'm worried about this average right now. This average is telling me something. Yeah, let's get her. I can play Halo, so I'll just pick her ass up, you know what I mean? Right. You guys use all your shit. Oh! No! You can hear their feet. You can hear their feet, bro. Little tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Little pitter-patters, bro. Don't touch her!
I'm not here to run your squad.
Get out of here, bitch. I touched her again. I give a fuck about my daughter. I give a fuck about Princess Leia. Go. Nice try. More big failures. Is that Chewbacca here? Go melee her now. Good job. Fucking 8-ball. It's all about that lead. You did your dick pong. You stupid fucking asshole. You did nothing, Anakin Cockdick. I'm gonna prove it now. Oh, you fucked up by pulling him. That's what you did do. Just come get stupid now, asshole. Oh, damn. But Luke died. And that's all I was worried about. If Luke dies, then Leia will die. And it'll probably be a 9. Unless she peels. Oh, boy. Look what you shouldn't have done. It was almost a 2-for-1. So my team should be able to roll up in there and just peel them is my logic. That was almost a 2-for-1. Yeah, there's one. That's a positive sign. Oh, nice. Leia. I can't even hate on that. Wow, Leia, good job. I wasted all my defense trying to kill them both. Leia stayed on it. Fuck yeah. 1v1?
Witness the power of the dark side.
1v1, buddy? I see you behind me. You can't hide forever. Oh, boy. Oh, you didn't even kill me. What a fucking waste for you guys. Why me, Luke? Little pussy? That's where I'm the gatekeeper. You can get through. Come on. Fight me, motherfuckers. Fucking light side ass pussies. Oh, wait.
Domination
Oh, wow. What a match. Now that was a match.
A fearless
That was a match. Wow. I haven't seen 0-0 in like 3 years also. Wow. Now that was a match. You can't even be mad at losing. Look at that. Boba Fett was a little late. Just a little late. Can't even be mad. One win, one L. Who could be angry? Those are like almost impossible matches that you won't see every day. Oh, the hooves. Listen to the sound of my hooves. Freddy got fingered. It's funny. Should I be Iden Versio? Give someone else Vader. Give them an opportunity. The rabid monkey. I wouldn't want to be a rabid monkey. Some of these names are funny, but that one's kind of like. Could you imagine a rabid monkey running through your house? Chimpanzee monkeys, they ain't weak. Imagine a rabid one. Damn. That's all I'm trying to say. It may not be pretty. Yeah, I wish Mark was a nicer guy. I understand, like, you're good at something. Sometimes it may make you feel real big, but it is just a video game underneath it all. Zombie Hunter and all these people who are like, Mookie Cloud.
Executing dramatic introduction.
Using emotes, he's criminal. We'll make your life hell for emotes. How dare you? Emotes! Oh shit! Oh! He ran. Let him run. Cowards run. They're not worth chasing. We don't owe them anything. We don't chase pussies. That's what we don't do. We don't have to go we don't have to do anything. Whatever you say, you stupid monkey. Oh, stupid monkey. You know what I'm talking about? No, you ain't exalted on me. Look at your team right now. Hey, look at you came. I was worried you wanted to do something sneaky. Oh, I was hoping Boss would finish him. That's alright. That's alright. Good job. Good follow through, Vader. The droid is not easy to kill with the gun. You have to shock and then absolutely dump a full clip. If the droid starts whipping, you're dead. That's it. Oh, you're gonna... Oh, another rabid monkey brought to his knees. Suck my pussy, bitch. Alright, 2 Jedis for 1 cost and a droid. I just said 2 Jedi for the cost of 1 and a droid. Did I not just call their deaths all... Watch out for the droid's whip. What's up, little droid? Do something, Han. Yeah, Han Solo was real bitter. I was gonna hit my shield and I hesitated. And R1, I thought he was gonna run into me, but he didn't. And that cost me my life. They're coming back though. You can't talk too much shit. They're not gonna take it lying down. You know what I mean? They're not. They're like me, no punk bitch. You know, where is that smuggler? He's wild, huh? Wow! It's chaotic! Oh, it's chaotic. The droid plus him was too much. Oh my god, it's getting chaotic. The droid, when in doubt, BB-8 out. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I say it all the time. They went BB-8 and shit got crazy. Got real. Yeah, these are the matches I win. I don't care if I win or lose. I just want them to be good matches. Sorry, the boys. Boy, that seems really weird. Sorry, Monkey, again. And Jacob, again. Where's the fucking... Jump in that droid! The droid's on that bullshit! No! Oh, you stupid ass! Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit! You cheap little droid kamikaze way. I got a droid too. Get the fuck out of here. It's not safe, boss. Show them how unsafe it is. Tell us where to go, buddy. Lando. You really fucked that one up, Lando. Watch out, rear flank, Vader, rear flank, get ready. Stupid fucking guy! What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Oh, when the team listens. Oh, I shot him in the face because I can. Oh, touch me! I don't got it! No. Oh, they're quitting. That's what I'm talking about. They deserve to quit, too. They should all leave at this point. Think I want to just do that? You think I give a fuck? Go tell Clem Eclipse I did. Go tell your daddy. Tell him I did that. Tell him I'm still doing it. Tell him I'm going to do it as long as EA allows emotes. You can tell him. You go ahead and tell him all. That's right. Shocked him. Fucking droid. That's right, run. Get the fuck on. That's right, cowards. I'm going to shout at you. Both can't save him now. Yeah, we're on that bullshit now. Once we clear the hallway, I can walk him. The boss has got the gas in case it gets froggy down there, so pretty much have it locked all down. Look at boss little feet in the mud. Awesome. Look at this bullshit. There they all are. Watch just zap, 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 zap. Look at Princess Leia trying real hard. Wow. Look at that. Sweet little, they'll all come around from behind, and then you do this. Watch what happens when I take Grievous. I'll be a droid now. I have a droid too. You think I need Iden Versio to beat you, bro? You think that droid's gonna save you? I did the one thing I don't want to do right now. Take a rip and cough. No, let's get serious. I'm gonna fuck you off with a character that's so good I try not to play. Like I said, fuck you off. What did I just call their deaths again? Is that 2 times I killed the same Jedi, called their deaths? Does that make me toxic because I know I'm gonna kill them? That's how bad they suck, that it's pretty clear that I'm about to kill them with Grievous? Did I just call their deaths with Grievous, or am I fronting? I don't use no mod word. I don't know what these people gave me. I just did that, though. That's what I did do. Hey, that's stupid. I told you I'm gonna do the one thing you don't want right now, Jay Killer. Like I haven't seen that name before. Oh, look at this asshole I just crunched up with Grievous. Where'd he go? Whoop. Oh, Han. Han Solo, you stupid dumb guy. Oh no, I wiggled 2 sticks. I'm twice as toxic as the average person. I don't need a nap, I'll just make the sound effect. Alright, now I'm a droid. I'll waste my moves so I don't make it too hard for people, you know what I mean? Try to just dump my moves. I do it with Leia all the time with their shields, so no one gets the shield. No one can use it. I do it all the time with people. Let's go, Kylo. What do you want to do, buddy? Carl? Look at this droid attack! Come across your droid attack! Droid style! Oh, yeah. I just smoked a J and killed him. A team of fucking nobodies pretending that have big levels killed a bunch of people that have levels that look like nobodies. I know you are, J Killer, Blue Gamer. Those two, huh? You get used to it. Blue always changes his name to Blue something. McLovin keeps his name. When he's on, he's always the same. It's always McLovin. You never see like a variant of McLovin. The Chosen One changes his name around often. That's how I mean, you can still tell because they always like to be cloudy, so you can still recognize who they are, or they'll tell people before they do it. J Killer. Alex. You got your team now? Are the boys together? Blue, Killer, Alex. Redemption Natix. Do you want to be? Is this a staged game? This looks like it. Alex is pretty good, so I don't want to talk shit because I know who he is. He's pretty good. This is probably their group. It feels like a fixed game right now. We'll see. You can gauge it by the way it's played. We'll find out in a second. All blue. I know about that. Alex, I know who that is. And then Killa, pretty sure I deleted you as my friend. Also. Alright, everyone's moving as one. See Leia's fat ass moving upstairs. Go, girl, work it. All I gotta do is be Leia's meat shield and we can win. Right, Hoops? Oh, wow. That Kylo, wonderful. Oh, it's Alex, no wonder. I was like, why did that Kylo feel so menacing? I think I've played with Alex before on his team. He does some crazy shit with Kylo. I would say he has the best pulls with Kylo in the game. Oh, yeah, we get slaughtered. And then our weak pussy shit's leaving all over. That's good. It's always nice. Let's see. It's better they leave early on than later in the match. I say it's always better.
Not today, not ever.
There's one behind us, Leia.
Get the troops out of line.
You'll make it.
Come on, Kylo. You have the cake. Excellent day. Got blue. Sorry, blue. You on some real greasy shit, huh? You thought you're gonna just come up there and troll Cloud? Why you wrong? Oh boy! Oh boy! You're next, stupid. Like I said, you're next. No big deal. Alex isn't the only 2-for-1 guy having fun in here. Woo! Ooh, it's getting a little hot in there. Oh, this shit is getting crazy. Chewie! Forgive me, Chewbacca. Hi. Yeah. You dark ball? Oh, it's too much Sith. Assassin's done absolute. Well, no, he just joined. I don't want to give that guy too much bad juju. He did just join that other asshole who left. Oh, the team came and brought it. That was good. You could tell they're on the mic. I'm not even on the mic, and I can tell because they came when they heard when the item first was almost dead. Every one of them, all three showed up. That was all three. That's a really good sign. They're all working on a mic right there.
Oh, blue. I knew you couldn't guard forever, buddy. Yeah. Woo! Oh! 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 Felt Thunder style.
You've lost too much time.
Whew. Jabba's Palace is like a dark side playground. It is not easy to kill the dark side, especially with a good boss. Oof. You're not that good. Get out of here, Jay. You suck. I'll show you Grievous. Is that your plan? Oh, show him a Grievous. See? Honestly, Palpatine was a nice little diversion. Woo. Why? Forgive me, guys. You know you should know I'm better than Alex. Whoa! My boy, what are you doing, bro? I know you saw that, Kylo. I know you saw that. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Sure you know I'm not like the others? Oh man, I was fighting 3, that was rough. Ooh, that was rough. My hand's sweating. That's how you know they're tryhards. That's how you know. My hand is sweating. If my hand is sweating, then it was a hell of a match. That's all I can say. I don't care what level you are. If my hand's sweating, bring it. Bring it, big man. Yeah, you won't 1v1, pussy fart. You're waiting for this asshole, right? And all the others, coward. Here. Oh, wow. When everyone else showed up, you're a real big man, Dooku. That's why his ass lost his head in Star Wars, though. And his hands. And his hands. Fuck, he lost one hand for each hand he took, plus his head. Sorry, Alex, but you're wide open, buddy. Oh, you think you can 1v1 me? Maul, you got this, Blue? Come on, Blue. Maul can do it. Oh, you were waiting for him. I see. Waiting for your daddy. Can't fight me alone, Maul? Oh, Blue, I told you couldn't find me by yourself, buddy. Woo! It was good. It was a good match. Obviously, me and Alex are the best.
Today will be these stacks of bodies whose reign of terror has left behind.
I do have to go soon, but I have another game for Alex. You don't see him every day. Rose. Good match, Alex. Way to bring the heat. Bring the fire. No, me and Alex are on a team. It's, you know, most people, we will not be finding matches easily. Unless me and Alex can trick people, we are weak. But me and Alex are not on a team, I don't think. Yeah, one of them left, which is a sign that they don't usually care for me much. Jay will probably leave 9 times out of 10. That's how it goes.
Alex left too. He only played one match and then he left because he probably got the data he needs. Like, I beat Cloud9er. I did it, guys. I did it. Yes, you did. Good job. You won in a video game. Congratulations. It shit trips me out. For all the wins I've gotten in all the years at Star Wars, I have never seen so many people get so upset over emotes. And then I get no credit for all my dope victories I can put down. I've never seen so much hate I get in all my years of Star Wars because I'm good at Star Wars and I emote. Like I said, Alex, Blue, and Killa, I already know. Like I said, that felt like a fixed game. They come and collect data, then they'll put that on their channel so they look better than they are. But Alex is good at the game. Even if these people are scumbags, I don't discredit them as gamers. Because they're still, they still shoot the game. I'm not going to hate on them for being good at Star Wars. I'm just going to dislike them for their tactics at playing the game of Star Wars. I don't care if they emote, whatever they got to do. But if you have to stream snipe to get in the game because you're too much of a... And if you don't like the person, why would you want to play with them? There's always that. Good old-fashioned common sense. Like, if you don't even like the person, why even entertain them? It's the most mature thing you could probably say about it. I do reactions so they know that as long as they're scumbags, there's going to be a Batman to the Riddler games. I wish Helix would drop me a friend request. He's on my Discord, so maybe now I can just ask him. Helix plays good, solid games. He doesn't trip on the emotes and all this shit, so I'm just going to roll with that. If I have one good person I know that isn't a shitbag that I can enjoy Star Wars with, no one can ruin it for me, even if I lose every time. No one can take that from you if you love the game. It's just, other people really want to always win, and that, I don't know, is silly. Don't you think that's silly? Wouldn't you want to lose sometimes to get better? You see that glitch right there? Was that cool? I was just trying to show them the glitch. I know you guys saw that glitch. I got crossed up there. Pretty bad, actually. Rey and Luke are a deadly saber combination. Their styles together are just fucking ruthless. You should already know. I had his rolls counted for. Huh. Whatever, Ray.
Witness the power of the dark side.
Think that, stupid? Palpatine's laughing, the Cuddy. I heard you, pal. I'll go up there. I don't give a fuck. Here, come on, guys. Watch this. Think I give a fuck? You should have thrown your grenades over here. So I'm right here already. I give a fuck to you about these moves. Oh, they all left. They knew Big Poppy was coming. Nice push, Paul. Nice push, by the way. Okay. Nice try, Luke. Wow. It brought that. Army, NATO, Camel, Assassin, and Harrison. This is a secret little spot you can glitch in to avoid damage. You saw the Millennium Falcon one. Hey, they pushed his ass. And now we're getting pushed around now. Come on, Luke. Go. Oh, you can do Chewbacca? I just stared at you as you died. I want you to know that I looked you right in the eyes as I killed you. I want you to know that when you died, I was staring at you in the eyes through the helmet of Vader. Good push. Oh, that was a nice push, man. Look at that. And then I didn't even take damage because I just like whisked down the hill. Boba Fett. Play some Frontal Battlefront, dog. Boba Fett didn't really do anything, huh? What were you doing, Boba Fett? I would have been down in there as Fett, trying to stir it up. But he just kind of flew away, huh? That Boba Fett's garbage. Come on. Oh, you almost got him, dude. Almost. Wow, that saved me. What luck. Come on. Wow.
Solo, hyperslave the competition.
Sorry. Oh. Still gotcha. Look at their butts. Like little ragdolls. Little ragdoll kittens. Stupid Jedi. I know you're mad about that, Luke. Don't be too mad. I know you saw that, Luke Skywalker.
Whoever that is, moves fast.
Sorry, Chewie, but you do not deserve to continue running amok.
You know, but someone who brags to get a Jedi.
Your cause has many deaths.
It's getting kind of chaotic now. A little bit. Nice. Good job, Boba Fett. You're working the ground a lot better now, bro. A lot better. Take back what I said. Get out of here, bro. I'm an assassin, not you, dummy. Chewbacca, I'll run up on you, dog. Like... Wow. It's real dumb of you, bro. Better than that, Luke. Come on. Where am I going? Ooh. Who is it, Grievous? Who's giving you hassle? No one? You're just walking back and forth to do it? Oh, you're watching the spawn. I see. That was smart, actually.
Good people are dying while we fight.
That was nuts. But I could change the whole game by doing one thing. If I win right here, I have to quit playing for another day.
Solo, hyperslave the competition.
I'll have to just quit. I can't keep playing. I keep winning. It's never good. Plus, I got to cook soon. Pretty much said everything I need to say. The assholes who like to go out of their fucking way. Every time I find a new one, I just stack them all in one pile of names. Yeah, Chewbacca's wild. I'm not even gonna lie. You're gonna die right here, Obi-Wan. You're no threat to me at all. Like I said, no threat. Just stared right in his eyes again, bro. Looking right. Come here. I don't have any life. Come here, Luke. You know the 1v1 me. There you go. Oh. Let's see. You needed Obi-Wan to help you. That's cheating. I thought we were gonna battle each other. Why, Luke? I'll kill you both if that's what you both want. Oh, look, someone rage quit at the end. Rage quit.
The
Who's
dark
that?
side continues to eclipse the light.
They're like now, when they have nothing. When there's nothing. Get over here, Mole. Don't be dumb. Wow. They just hoarding that Chewbacca real good, and we also lost one. Supreme Ravine. Sure, it's not Raven, possibly. Supreme.
Evil domination continues.
I did it. I'm going to die. This Han.
Heroes winning is becoming
Oh.
a stereotype.
That sucks. Han right at the end got him. Not bad.
A stunning display of marksmanship that will claim more victories.
Darth Maul, you should have stayed on Solo. Solo's a threat. He's got that sneaky grenade. So do I play another one, even though I lost? What do I do? Army X NATO. It's too bad the Army X NATO serves a bunch of falsehood bullshit. I've honestly been on this console too long already. My eyes are like, I'm staring at the stupid screen. I had a good complaint video, I guess, to call out all this bullshit that happens to me. I want to reassure them still, if you fuck with me, it doesn't matter who you are, you're not safe from the judgment of a judge, or A, B, and C, you gotta abide by when fucking around, you know, on consoles or online. Everyone has to abide by it. If you don't, there's consequences to that bullshit. Alright? For those who have fun fucking with me or trying to, you know, jab or poke or whatever, it doesn't matter where you are. You're not safe from a civil suit. Had some good matches, some bad ones. That's Star Wars. That is HVB. That's what I'm talking about. Some nice sweaty hand matches. That's when you know the matches were real good. I don't care if I win or lose. I just want the matches to be fun. People play the match. Be legit. Army X NATO, in my opinion, just because I think that's a strange name to have in PlayStation floating around. The NATO is an organized system of defense between many countries that signed a treaty on, basically, I would say under England. They try to say it's under USA, but USA under England, if you know your history. It's really sad. They say we have independence, but we don't. It's all a lie, in my opinion. They tell us a bunch of shit every day that some believe, some don't. I put water out for a lizard every day. He's here now. He's a wild creature. Do I intend to catch him and put him in a cage? No. Do I intend to domesticate him? No. One day the water will stop, and you'll have to be thankful for the time the water was there. That's called appreciation of life. But while it's really hot, I took one of my kids' plates, and I chose to make it his little water dish. And him and the other lizards come, and they splash, and they chill. Was a flying ant. So hot in California, I woke up, big ass burly spider in my home. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? I crushed his ass with my Kempu compressed training katanas. And then right now there was a flying ant in here. I was like, whoa, a drone. That's crazy. What are you doing in my home? The drones, you don't see those every day. The ones that can fly, ones that get to boink the queen ant. Wonder if Hunter Biden's considered a drone. I would consider him an ant even with all this money. The government probably doesn't like me because I say shit that they don't want other people to know. I've thought about that a few times too, you know, but then they should just live and be honest. I don't know what to say. I'm not the only one that knows the shit. You know, people in this world are smart. They're not dumb. These cell phones or the hands of control are going to be the devices that fuck you in the long run. If enough people get interested to cross-compare and reference and look at stuff, you might find yourself in a tough situation. I had a good day streaming. I'm glad I got some shit off my chest so I can let those motherfuckers know, like, I'm not renting space in my head. I'm just throwing it on the internet for what you do. You know, there are good gamers that are getting fucked over. They can't play with old Cloud9er because other people are really salty over emotes. Or really salty, I call Pokemon a horde. Or really salty, I play gacha games and I like to support some gacha games. I don't know, it's just money. It's the world, you know? I don't know. I wanted to make content, blow up the content, hopefully make it in the rap game, invest my riches when I make it to live humble enough to make other people rich and humble. That's really the goal. My goal, at least. I don't intend to over change anything or adjust the world. I just want people to have more money because I'm tired of not having as much as I wish I had. You know, and I want everyone else to not have to feel that way too. Is that so bad to think about, you know, if I could make a few million real quick somehow in an honest fashion? If music, I feel like music is my only real outlet. Because music was there when I was on drugs. Music's been there since I've been sober, since I've been young. Music speaks to me, and it speaks to my soul. When I was feeling down, there was good music. When I was feeling up, there was good music. When I was feeling gangster, it was good music. When I was feeling just chill, good music. When I hated the government, there was System of the Down. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, music, you know, it speaks to me. And that's why I'm an MC. I've never done anything but just rap. I don't write my lyrics. So that has to be worth something in the rap community. And it's such a rare gift that I don't think the rap community would just throw it away or discredit it. Because they're artists. Every last one of them. People give Cardi B a hard time for being... I really don't want my daughter watching Cardi B up on that, and I don't want her watching Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball. But if Miley Cyrus wants to be on a wrecking ball, and that's her expression of art, then that's Miley Cyrus expressing art. We're not allowed to pick that apart, even though people do. Just accept it as that's what she did. And that was her expression of her inner self at that time. You know, breaking free out of this wrecking ball. If you actually listen to the lyrics about her breaking the chains from what she felt like was a false image of her real self, she just wanted to be herself. Coming in like a wrecking ball, you know, just, I don't know. I don't really like the song, but I gave it a chance. And I listened to it, and when I listened to it, it sounded like a girl crying out, to be honest. And she wanted to be set free. And she was free on this wrecking ball, at least, on that wrecking ball. That's what I got from it. So I didn't hate on her for the song, just personally it wasn't my cup of tea. Cardi B's new music's kind of like, gets my dick hard, but you know what I mean? It's not really, it's not something I would want my kids watching, you know what I mean? Or listening to, personally. When they're teenagers, I don't give a fuck as long as they have good grades. That's my attitude. If you want to listen to Cardi B when you're 15, 16, that's fine. Just, you know, don't be saying that crap to me, you know? Try to keep it modest, keep your grades up. I haven't always been the best person, but I've worked hard to become a better person. I used to be a bitter person, but I knew that life is too bittersweet to ignore. So, even though I feel like it doesn't really matter in this bitch in the world and life is a motherfucker, the truth is that it's because it's a bitch and it's a motherfucker, life is worth so much to everyone. That we can make it so much better. Always remember, if it's that fucking bad, imagine how good it can get. If it's this bad right now, how good can it get? That's what I tell myself. Right now, whites are the devil and everyone hates us and we apparently are responsible for fucking everything in history. While a white man leads the country. Just throwing that one out there, you know. But it wouldn't matter if he was black or white. Thanks, MJ. Because in the end, we're the same. You know, Joe Biden's a scumbag and he's a poor option. But only poor options are politicians. They're so rich and they live so lavish that their minds don't compute the common people. They don't understand us. They never will. They don't look at us the way they look at each other. They don't treat us the way we're supposed to be treated, and you should all see that. Every day you go out with a gun against your brother or your sister for a different colored shirt, what you're saying is that they're allowed to tell you to do that and that they're winning. You know, there was a few years where the people were shooting people with paintball guns and that eliminated gang violence. That was a healthy way. Don't freeze your paintballs, keep it legit, guys. You can still kill someone with a frozen ball. And don't aim at the eyes. Try to keep it legit, you know. Respect each other on your indifferences. You can squabble out with a paintball match, for sure. Or even, there were like backyard fights. I saw a lot of backyard fights going down the last 4 years, and I thought, that's beautiful. Put it on the web. If it wasn't for those people doing those backyard fights to settle differences, I may have never challenged Gavin Newsom to a brawl. You know, high stakes. I get a quarter of all of his riches that I have to donate a good portion back into California. That's one of my stipulations. I'll still be wealthy off of it because Gavin Newsom, you know. But I offered to do prison for life in exchange to beat up Gavin Newsom in a public event. Even if I got $0 and I wanted Gavin Newsom banned from California. I think California could be so much more if we picked up the trash off of our oceans and picked up the trash off of our streets, and if we start bringing up the poverty communities to middle class and get these middle class, like, you know, up into the rich, and then allow that to flow. Do not put a stop on it. Stop gaffling up bodies and putting them in prisons. Stop hurting the public people. Stop taking us for granted. Stop abusing our taxes. Stop abusing free speech. Just stop abusing all this stuff. You know, and the people will forgive you because you're people too. But as long as you continue, you know, the more violence and the more hate, the dust will settle, you know, in the streets eventually. And eventually everyone's going to have one understanding that the world might not be happy with our government and our leaders. And that might be what tips the scale in society's fucking favor for a change, because we really just people underneath it all. And the government treat us a little less than I think is just or fair. And we deserve to be treated as people under this nation. Oh, you're back. I hate Hayden Christensen. Just on that subject, Celeste, I also... Bro, I don't want to deal with you, Abid Senpai. Senpai's another one of them fucking names that appear in almost every one of my games and gacha games. He joined my 7DS at one time, tried to steal all my members, totally failed. He only left with the guy he fucking brought. Senpai. What a waste. Bro, it doesn't matter how much Merk has talked, alright? I feel bad for anyone that had to listen to that guy whine. I don't know, Helix. I don't know. The Abid Senpai showed up like it's not Merk himself. That's what happened. Read the chat. I didn't even read it till now. I usually read it at the end, unless there's people worth talking to. Someone jumped in here. Yeah, see, toxicity. Shout out to your audience of 2 people. The Abid Senpai. Celeste says the Abid Senpai, I love you. And then, love you too, QB. So, Celeste is clearly not, like I said, not... come on, Celeste. Just take a look at the chat, Helix, if you can see it. Abid Senpai and Celeste are friends, dude. This is exactly why I got rid of you, Celeste. This is exactly why, bro. Because you bring this fucking, this stupid weenie over here. What do you want, senpai? Why don't you speak clearly? What do you want, you fucking weenie? What do you want, senpai? I see your dumbass appear everywhere. You're on my Twitter. You're everywhere. What do you want, dude? What do you want, senpai? Speak. Fuck. See? And then Celestine is Celeste, which is QB, which is the same person. Celeste says earlier in here they had nothing to do with it, but then you can see them talking together at the end of the chat. You know what I mean? And then Texas wonders why I don't want to be his friend, dog. They're all the same fucking posse. It's all the same shit. You guys are pathetic, bro. It's all good. You guys are going to have your day, bro. All those donos will help pay for all that bullshit you did. Make sure you set a GoFundMe account for that. The bullshit coming your way for what you've done. I don't care if I have an audience of 0 people, bro. If I had 100,000 people that were like Merk that were watching my stream, I would think I have 0 people watching. Because the value of their humanity to me would be worth 0. Even though 100,000 might be watching. Because people like Merk, I just don't credit as great people. And they're not people of value in society. That's my opinion. Celeste is obviously with that bullshit too. I don't even know who, you know, I don't know what possesses people to do this. And then look, one of them leaves. I don't blame them. You guys think you're so smart, but you're not. And that's the problem. Peace.